Welcome to American Legion Field at Dallastown High School for tonight's High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week. It's the cat fight tonight, Dallastown and Central York High School. And we are just underway right now with Central York with the football. Central York comes into this game 4-1. On the other side, Dallastown 5-0. Both are undefeated in Division I. Gary Sutton, Cade Verbula with you here tonight. Brought to you by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency and Jack G. and Balbo family of dealerships. Right now it's a first down and 10 at the 46-yard line of Dallastown. Brooklyn Nace looking out in the flat and trying to get it out to Tyler Fry. Central York received the kickoff, ran it out near the 40-yard line to start, and they have since marched it down the field now. Lost on the play, back to the 48-yard line. And second down and 11 yards to go. Let's say good evening to Cade Verbula. Good evening, Cade. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
Great to be with you tonight, and great bringing you this game, not only here, but all around the state of Pennsylvania later on PCN. Here's Brooklyn Nace out in the flat. Got his man out there who was Legend Johnson, and a nice job of cutting him down was Darius Williams, a senior from Dallastown. Good tackle on the play.
That's the risk you take in throwing those screens, is you need good perimeter blocking, and just a great play by Darius Williams there, the senior from Dallastown.
Brings up a third down and 11 at the 47-yard line of Dallastown. Brooklyn Nace, 14 touchdowns this year. Lost the opening game to Manheim Township 28-10, and since then they have been on fire, including 2 straight shutouts. Dallastown has a couple shutouts as well. We'll talk about that in just a moment. So they did not get the first down. It'll bring up a fourth down here. 9:31 to go in the first quarter. 4th and 6. Ball at the 42-yard line of Dallastown.
Just a conservative call there, trying to cut it in half with the underneath screen to the running back. Oh, looks like they will bring out the punt unit. I thought they were going to try to cut it in half there, but
be the punt unit or the I don't think it's going to be the field goal kicking unit, although Matthew Parker has some serious leg. Headed off to Penn State next year as a preferred walk-on.
2 guys back deep, Michael Scott and Jalen Cook. I would do anything other than kick it to them. Anything.
So here is Matthew Parker kicking it to 2 other big Division I prospects. He's going coffin corner on this one. And a nice job of getting it down there inside the 20, out near about the 17, it looks like.
Yeah, about a 20-yard punt. That moved the ball about a 20-yard punt. Not sure I'm a fan of that call there. With 4th and 5.
This Dallastown team, a team that likes to pass the ball tonight. It is windy here. It's foggy. But they pass the ball for big-time numbers, Cade.
Yeah, they do. They have 2 weapons on the outside. The first one you think about is Michael Scott, number 1. He's committed to Arizona. He is the quickest guy in the district, in the state. I don't think anyone will argue with you on that. And then they also have number 11, Jalen Cook. He has offers from Navy, Lehigh, Howard. And he is just super explosive, another weapon. Excited to see how they plan to get those guys the ball today.
He's averaging 37.7 yards a catch. On the other side, Scott is averaging 24.7 yards a catch. So these guys throw for big chunks of yardage. 2 in the backfield. And Kisner throwing downfield, and there's what he's looking for right away. No flags on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Cody Kisner, who I know you know a little something about, a junior quarterback.
Cody grew up in Central York School District, transferred just recently within the past year or 2, and he's a junior. He's had a good start to his year. He's got a few weapons on the outside, and excited to see if he can distribute the ball, get the ball in the hands of the guys that can make plays tonight.
One of the guys you'll hear about tonight will be Christopher Cromartie, who's a running back. Gets about 6.6 yards a carry. Here's the run. Wide open. All the way down the near sideline, and wonderful run back there by Christopher Cromartie. I just mentioned his name. Guess what? He took off. From the 18-yard line all the way down to the 15 of Central, Cromartie. Take a look at this.
You called it, just a quick give, handoff, and man, does this guy have speed.
Look at that move right there.
Just weaves in and out, uses his blockers, and he goes down the sideline. Great pursuit by Central to get him out of bounds. It's tough to call plays down here in the red zone, but definitely foot the field.
67-yard run by Cromartie sets up 1st down and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line of Central. Dallastown played Central tough last year over at Central before losing, but tonight, this place is packed. I mean, you talk about a big-time atmosphere. tonight is a big-time atmosphere.
A huge student section from Dallastown tonight. It is homecoming for Dallastown, but they have hundreds of kids in the student section tonight. Good to see.
Oh, they've had this game on their calendar for a while now, and both these teams, 1 and 2 in Division I of the YAIA, the York Area Interscholastic Athletic Association, for those of you watching around the state tonight. And so second down now. It's going to be 8 yards to go. Ball at the 12-yard line of Central. Early threat here by the Wildcats.
The down screen, number 7, Jackson Mahoney.
Man in motion is Cook. They like to fire him for touchdowns. Kisner across the middle and just misses, but it's going to be pass interference.
What a catch. What a catch by Michael Scott. Took the contact. It was way early. Somehow came up with that ball. That's just a tough catch, something that is good to see from the guy who is open about being 5'9" and undersized, but very strong catch there from him.
And a guy who's going to be plying his trade next year at a bigger place, right?
Yes, Arizona State.
Scott, a big-time prospect. And I think they have offsetting penalties here. At least that's the initial look.
He signaled it wrong, I think. Yep. Pass interference on the defense. They were just there a second early, but still a great catch by Michael Scott. That would have been just half the distance to the goal. Instead, they had the ball on the 1, so always decline that. Actually, they're on the 3, I guess.
Well, you got some technical difficulties on the clock tonight on the scoreboard, so we'll keep you updated here. It'll be third down now and 3 to go. Ball at the 3-yard line. Actually, first down now and goal. There's the handoff to Cromartie, and he is buried under an avalanche of white and orange as Central right up there along the line. Nice job submarine that time by Micah Bowers on the tackles. It'll be second down and goal now. Ball still at the 3. Kisner, handoff again. Scott slashes through. Scott into the end zone for a 3-yard touchdown run. And Michael Scott with a touchdown run here. Dallastown on the 7:15 mark of the first quarter, a 3-yard run. And Dallastown has struck first here and early in this one.
He runs the ball in for a touchdown, and now he's lining up to kick the extra point as well. This guy's just a great athlete, isn't he?
Here is Michael Scott now. Holder is Antonio Bordenata, and they're going to fake it. Bordenado running out of there, and Bordenado is dragged down by the uniform and loses control there for a second. But so the extra point, and those are important ones. They could show up later on. So Dallastown on the score, 6-0. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4, the Laugh Channel.
Hi, this is John Timbalbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Jimbabo Family of Dealerships.
6 plays, 82 yards, and the explosive Dallastown team is on the board. You know, Dallastown averaging 30.25 points a game, 7.5 points a game against Levi Murphy's team. On the other side, Jerry Yanchik's team is 34.4 points a game, 9.6 against. But Dallastown looking good here on those 67-yard run by Cromartie.
The last time that Central York lost a game to a York County team was back in 2018, and Dallastown goes right down the field on the first drive and punches it in.
Carter Reeves with a kickoff here to Central York. Shakur Bowie, rather. And so, pretty good field position here for Central as they will set up first down and 10. Ball at about the 34-yard line of the Panthers. You know, that's an amazing stat when you think about it. Central has, it's been a long time since they lost a league game.
32 straight league wins for Central York. This would be the 33rd. The last loss was in 2018. They lost to York High in the county championship. And it's amazing. Tonight, 6 years later, they're playing in the county championship. against Dallastown.
I didn't mean to bring up anything bad. Were you in that game?
I was in that game for a little bit. I got knocked out early in the first quarter. We could argue all night about who would have won if I was healthy, but
no confidence there, right? So a penalty takes the ball all the way out now to the 47-yard line. Great field position for Central starting out here. Legend Johnson is just stuffed at the line of scrimmage by Jack Mahoney.
Jack Mahoney grew up all throughout his years in Dallastown thinking he would play quarterback, but he is a beast. I was down there on the field earlier. He's 6'4", and he's all of it, and he's going to play at Towson the next level of defensive end.
He's got that great quarterback name. Jack Mahoney is a quarterback name, right?
Yeah.
There are certain names like Cade Prabula, Bo Prabula. They're quarterback names, right? Jack Mahoney.
Yeah.
So it'll be second down now and 11, a loss of 1 on the play. Brooklyn Nace rolling right, being chased. Still rolling right, trying to find someone open, finally does, and hooks up with his man just inside the territory of Dallastown. And he found Brendan Smith, his favorite target. That's the 35th catch of the year for Brendan Smith.
That is his favorite target, and that's one of their favorite plays. Rolling out to the field, a flood concept. They had everyone breaking towards the sideline. Pretty good coverage by Dallastown. Brooklyn evades a tackle and just fires it down low to his check down, but it makes this third down a lot more manageable.
I always love the rollout because it gives you so many options. You know, you really have to respect the quarterback if he has any legs at all. So here's third down now.
Everybody's
6 yards. Brooklyn Nace in some trouble here, trying to get out of trouble. Nace puts it away. He's going to try to get to the first down marker. Nace down near the 40-yard line and steps out of bounds, and he's going to have the first down for Central. Nimble running there by Brooklyn Nace.
That's what we call all verts from Central. They just took off everybody down the field, but Dallastown, believe it or not, has the speed to match it. You don't say that about Central every game, but they have the speed to match it. So Brooklyn had to take off there. He did a great job of making one guy miss and picking up the yardage needed on third down.
Look at this. Good sense of where he was. He looked behind him. He saw a man behind. Gives a little jute there. Another job. And then gets it all the way down. Steps out of bounds just about the 41-yard line. First down and 10. Ball at the 41. Handoff. Line of scrimmage battering forward in. And down near the 39-yard line as Central putting together a pretty good look right here.
I'll tell you what, Dallastown has controlled the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball so far the first 5 minutes of the game.
Legend. It was number 20 there, Autumn Seipel with the run. So bring it second down now and 8 yards to go. Ball at the 39-yard line of Dallastown. Legend Johnson with it. Johnson getting down near the 35, probably about the 36. Running up that middle right now is hard time for Central so far.
Well, Dallastown has the athletes this year, and they've had recently to run man coverage. So they're running man coverage on the outside, and they're loading the box with some beef in the middle. Going to make it tough to run it in between the tackles tonight. Central's going to have to get creative if they want to get guys in space.
Legend Johnson coming in the game tonight, 48 rushes for 362 yard carry. Brings up third down now. Ball at the 36-yard line. Nace looks. Nace flushed out of the pocket again. He's going to have to take off. And we'll throw it out of bounds safely. And so, again, do you kick here?
Oh, you have to go for this. We're seeing man coverage on every play from Dallastown. Brooklyn's doing a great job of using his leg. That's what you do against man coverage like this if no one's going to get open for you. But I don't think he's missing. I guess we're going to bring out the punter again if we're Central on the 35-yard line.
Oh, or maybe extra point, extra point field goal effort here. Extra point, not quite. And in for that extra point, and it would be am I looking at this right? A 56-yarder?
54.
54-yarder.
Yeah, 54-yarder.
As it is Matthew Parker. He's got the leg.
If not, you give the ball to Dallastown right there on the 35.
Might be a fake, too. Are they just waiting to try to draw him offside?
I think they might have. If it is, it's definitely a first down.
Yep. Smart move there to bring out the guy, and everybody knows how good his leg he is, but 54 yards tonight's weather, it's the wind is blowing.
Especially here, you think you can get a block off. You know, it's got to be a low trajectory. And
encroachment, and there's your first down. So smart play by Jerry Onchek to get his kicker out there, and the very best thing that could have happened for them happened, and so the drive continues.
Yep, clear hard count is definitely designed that way. if you're Dallastown's defense coordinator, you're a little frustrated right now. You had Brooklyn a few times, bottled them up in the secondary. You know it's not going to happen all night, but got to get off the field there.
So ball at the 36-yard line now, where it's going to be first down. Well, they say 4th down and 1. So they still have 1 yard to go, and it's still 4th down. So you got Legend Johnson back there with you.
They're moving the chains now.
So they are moving the chains, so it'll be 1st and 10 now. There you go. Ball at the 32-yard line. Finally, we get it straightened out. Ball at 32. Central's got it. March continues. Man in motion, Tyler Fry. It looked like Brooklyn Nace slipped as he threw that one. But his pass is complete, and again, that favorite target, Brendan Smith.
Great read there by Brooklyn, that the motion, that widen out that flat defender, and he just fired it right into the spot route. It's one of Penn State's favorites. You'll see that tomorrow when they play Illinois. Right here, you'll see they have the Tyler Fry in motion, widens him out, and then just the spot right there.
You saw his legs go out right underneath him there.
Yeah, it's been misting all night. Misting is probably the word. Not the wind has cooled down,
right,
which is nice, but the ball is wet and the feet are definitely wet.
2nd down and 4. Nace, little play action there. Now Nace dancing around again, looking to throw. He's got a man in the end zone, wide open, touchdown. 26-yard pass into the end zone, and he gets his man down there, and that is Saxton Suchanek, who catches his 5th touchdown pass of the year.
Looked like a blown offensive play, backed up by a blown defensive coverage, and Brooklyn keeps it alive and finds Saxton absolutely wide open. He probably could have kicked it to him.
At the 3-minute and 25-second mark of the first quarter, there he is. Brooklyn Nace buying time, and all of a sudden there's Saxton Suchanek. Pretty good defender himself, but on the offense this year, and touchdown pass number 5 for him this season. Kick is down, or the snap is down, kick is up, kick is good. Matthew Parker in, and Central leads at 7-6 here in the first quarter with 3:25 to go. This is the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week on ABC 27.4.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
8 plays, 68 yards, 3 minutes and 50 seconds, and Central answers Dallastown's quick score with a deliberate score of their own down the field, helped by that penalty when it was 4th down and 6, and that was a huge play.
Well, you said it was helped by that penalty. They were able to keep the drive alive a few times. Dallastown using a little bit of man coverage, a little bit of zone. One of the first times we saw them run zone down the field, they blew the coverage, and Brooklyn able to keep the play alive.
Matt Parker, big foot here. Let's see how it goes tonight in this wind. And this, you can see the wind holding that one up. It's still into the end zone, and it'll be brought out. And Dallastown will set up shop for their 2nd possession of the night. They were dynamic on the first one with that 3-yard run, capping it off by Michael Scott. Hey, we're going out to a PCN audience this week as well, and keep up with PCN and Pennsylvania sports on social media. Follow PCN on Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube. So glad to have you watching from around the state of Pennsylvania on PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network. Probula with you here, and it'll be 1st down and 10. Ball located on the 20-yard line here for the Wildcats, and let's see if they can answer the number 1 and 2 in Division 1 of the York Area Interscholastic Athletic Association. Central number 1, Dallastown number 2. Here's your handoff right at the line of scrimmage, and bursting through there just for a little gain is Chris Cromartie, who had that 67-yard run a few minutes ago.
Well, that's going to be there tonight if they're going to double team Michael Scott. If you saw at the top of your screen, they right before the ball was snapped, they ran out number 26, put one guy right in his face, and then had a safety over top. That's respect. If you're Michael Scott, I think they should still find a way to get him the ball. I think he's still, just difficult to cover. I don't care how many guys you have out there. He's faster than everyone on the field tonight. 2nd down and 6, ball on the 24, 2:55 to go here in the first quarter. Kisner, receivers out everywhere. Empty backfield. Kisner steps up, throws across the middle, got his man right there, and a beautiful pass from Kisner to Antonio Bordenata. empty there from Dallastown. Good read by Cody Kistner. He had the dig with the out route on your two-man side into the boundary, and he found the dig.
Nice poise by Kistner, looking over and knowing where he wanted to go with it.
Yeah. Empty, you're back there by yourself. Not often that you are, at least in high school, and looked very comfortable there.
It'll be first down and 10, ball at the 35-yard line of Dallastown. 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. There's your handoff again to Cromartie, and Cromartie is jammed at the line of scrimmage by a whole bunch of white and orange and black uniforms. Not really a gain of anything on the play. So it'll be second down and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. 2:06 to go here in the first quarter at American Legion Field at Dallastown High School here in York County tonight. Matchup of two teams, probably you call this a league championship of sort for the Division I at least.
Yeah, I'll say this is the league championship. Dallastown undefeated 5-0 since York 4-1 with the loss to the best team in the Lancaster-Lebanon League, Manheim Township. This is the county championship for Division I in York.
Two in the backfield with Kisner, two receivers near side. Kisner rolling right, looking right, trying to find a man right, and has him. Beautiful pass again from Kisner downfield as he catches his man once again, Antonio Bordenata, his favorite target so far here this evening.
What an outstanding throw by Cody Kistner. It's almost like number 11 for Central didn't believe he could throw it that far, and he just led his man in perfect stride. A perfectly thrown ball by Cody.
Another big play. Sorry about that, Kate. 50 yards downfield, so a 67-yard run, a 50-yard pass here, and here they are set up again for possible score at the 15-yard line.
They just rolled out to a curl from number 2 and a go from your number 1 receiver, and they just didn't run with the go. I don't think they believe. I think they got a little, caught up looking in the backfield as he rolled out and missed him.
So Bordenata, who you might think would be the third receiver tonight, and here it is. Hard move from Scott. Scott fights his way down near the 6-yard line before he's finally brought down. So good run there as he's inside to the 6, close to first down yardage.
If they had a video game for high school football, he would have 99 speed and 99 acceleration. Man, I'm scared every time he breaks through the line. If I'm Central, I'm scared that he's going to go all the way.
Second down and 1, ball at the 6-yard line. Michael Scott, the real deal. The man, a lot of other people to go with him tonight here on this Wildcat team.
Yeah, they're going to find They're going to find different ways to get him the ball tonight. Central's honoring him with about 2 guys on every play.
There goes Cromartie. Cromartie's got some room to the outside. Cromartie's going to just walk in. So Cromartie into the end zone for a 6-yard run, and Dallastown answers the answer with Cromartie. Cromartie with a 6-yard run for the second Dallastown touchdown, and now Scott will go for the extra point. Cromartie got hit in the end zone there pretty hard. You can see him right there kind of bending over. So Scott, held by Bordenata. Scott up. Scott through. And this time it's good. 13-7. Dallastown leads at 14.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. This is the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week. Back with more right after this.
A senior moment isn't forgetting or misplacing something. It's something good. The little joys that only come with time. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you'll have the peace of mind to savor more senior moments. More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
6 plays, 80 yards, 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Last one out of the town tonight. Turn out the lights, man. These two teams are scoring at will right now.
We're going to be here all night watching these two teams go at it. It's fun to watch. There's electric players on both sides of the field, and it's going to just be a game of big plays.
Yeah, you got to think the defensive stops here are going to really be important tonight because both teams have these high-powered offenses and a lot of athletes on the field.
Yeah, we've had, 4 possessions, 3 touchdowns tonight?
3 touchdowns, right. And the one was a pretty good drive before it got stopped. Near sideline. And that's Suchanek again. Make that Suchanek again running it back. make that rather not Suchanek, but Tyler Fry. You got a penalty flag thrown here on the side. Going to be some kind of unsportsmanlike conduct. Suchanek kind of leaped right into the arms of a whole bunch of welcoming Wildcats there on the sideline.
Well, that'll give Central good field position again. They've had the ball at about the 50-yard line on all 3 of their possessions.
A couple big penalties tonight. The penalty last time on the kickoff. Let's see what happens here. There you see Suchanek, and he kind of stayed with the tackle a little bit too long there. So
I could have let him go a little bit earlier.
Yeah, yeah. Wanted to take him over to the bench, sit him down, right?
Yeah, I see why they called it.
Oh, and it goes against Central. So it must have been Suchanek they called it on. Saxon Suchanek headed off on a 4-year scholarship to University of Connecticut next year.
Yeah, and rumors are that he's enrolling early and skipping out on playing basketball this year for Central, who won the state championship last year.
Yeah, Brooklyn Nace and Saxon Suchanek, both part of the Central State Championship team this past season in basketball. So the ball will be located at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff there to Legend Johnson. Johnson trying to get to the corner. Johnson does. Gets across the 30 and gets a first down out past the 34-yard line, and that'll end the first quarter. Dallastown leads at 13-7 over Central. You're watching it all here on the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week. Back with more on ABC 27.4.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
We start the second quarter. Central with a football. First down and 10 at the 35-yard line. Gary Sutton, Cade Verbula with you here tonight. High School Sports Live TV. A little fancy Dan here. Handoff to Suchanek, trying to get to the outside. And Dallastown smelling out and going laterally and quickly. And a great job coming out on that play for Dallastown. That was number 37, Brandon Bear, with a big-time tackle.
Well, just a great job stretching that out by Dallastown. There was really nowhere to go for Saxon on that.
Wondering how many pitchbacks there was going to go. It looked like the weave in basketball, didn't it?
Could have done one more.
So it'll be second down and 14 yards to go now at the 31-yard line. Loss on that play, and 2 receivers near side, 2 far side, 1 in the backfield. Brandon Nace fakes the handoff, throws to the outside, and cannot hook up with his man out there as he was looking to get Colin Gurley a little bit short. He was getting a lot of pressure off that backside again.
That was the right read. Dallastown going with a 3-4 today, where they were in a quarter shell there. The outside receiver on the post took the corner off, and he had the out route, and he just missed him a little short.
So to bring up 3rd and 14, ball at the 31-yard line here, and the Dallastown defense standing tall right now. They smelled out the first play.
Yeah, 3rd and long here for Central.
There you see Jerry Janchik over there. He's had great success at Central, including a state championship game appearance. And not to be had here as the handoff on the draw play. No good, and Central's going to have to kick it out of there. And, of course, if you wanted to kick it out of there, you got a guy that can switch fields for you in a hurry here with Parker.
Yeah, let's see what he can do here. Ball's on about the 35, and the way Dallastown's been going on offense, you need you need to make this field as long as you can.
So here's Parker, and back is Scott.
Scott and Cook are both back.
Cook has not touched the ball yet tonight. So Parker is going to punt it out of there. A little flat this time, but gets a good roll all the way down, and he switches field in a hurry back to the 21-yard line. Great punt by Parker. Good roll, and Dallastown gets the ball at their own 21-yard line, and they set up for their third possession here.
Yeah, let's see if Central can bring a little bit here and stuff the run and keep them in front of them.
Dallastown, their second stop on defense tonight. So a good job by the Wildcats. And now the Wildcats get it back here, and it's a big possession. Really,
Yes.
here early in the second quarter.
Yeah, Central is not used to being down 2 scores, at least the teams in York. It's been a long time. I'm talking to some of those coaches down there for Central. They don't even remember the last time they lost to a team from York. So,
of course, Manheim Township opening game of the season lost 28-10, and they scored late in that one, so it was
right.
28-3.
Yeah, they got blown out.
Dominant performance by Manheim Township. So 1st and 10 now at the 21-yard line for the Wildcats. And there's Scott with it, and they got Scott smelled out here. And you're going to get some maybe a hold as the flag goes down. We'll see.
Yeah, it's a definite
hold or a face mask.
It's a hold on the outside. Definitely a hold on the outside there.
There you go. So they're going to march this one back.
Just trying to get the ball to Michael Scott in all the ways that you can. In high school, it's easier to hand it to him than it is to throw it to him.
Do you think anybody was paying attention to him that time? 3 guys were like triangled around him right away the moment he got the ball.
Yeah, you can just tell that, depending on where he lines up, dictates how Central lines up and structures their defense.
Tell you what, if he gets past you, though, get out of town. Total yards first quarter, Central 76, Dallastown 151. That included a 50-yard pass play and a 67-yard run play, so not surprised by that. Central was kind of more the marching down the field, short passes, short runs.
Yep.
Dallastown doing it with big plays, and that's kind of how they come into the game tonight. Both Dallastown's a big play team. They've got the weapons to do it. Cook, again, has not touched it yet tonight. He is a prolific receiver. There's your handoff. Ooh. Throw it back to Scott. They had Scott for a second. Everybody stopped. Scott still gets it back up to the 18-yard line. He was in big trouble there. Central had him dead to rights, and he got away.
Yeah, you don't have Scott until his knee touches the ground.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, they had him stopped. They were looking at him. They had 3 guys looking at him, and he just said, "I'm a little bit faster than you. I'm gonna take off to the sideline here, pick up 7."
Problems with our scoreboard tonight, which is why we don't have the down and distance and all that. So we'll keep you updated with that. Second down coming up. 13 yards to go. Ball located on the 18-yard line here for Dallastown. So a big play here for the Central defense right now as well.
Yeah, 2nd and 13, and be good to stop him here and make it a 3rd and long if you really want to get off the field.
Here's Kisner straight back this time. Looking. He's got Cook open here in the flat. Not now. Kisner's going to try to get out of there himself and steps out of bounds. And Central holds defensively here, and Dallastown's going to have to kick it out of there.
Yeah, Dallastown taking a play out of Central's book, just rolling out to an out route. He actually had to go open late, but he just didn't have enough time, enough room to turn his shoulders and air it out. But they had him open deep again. Saxton Sukanik jumped on the out route and left the go open, but I think he recognized that he wouldn't have been able to turn his hips and fire that downfield anyway.
He had Cook open for a moment down there, but that closed fast for Central, and so better safe than sorry when you're back in your own territory like this. So smart play there by Kisner. And it brings up 3rd down now and 12 yards to go. Ball at the 19-yard line. We'll keep you updated on the down and distance tonight. Straight back Kisner again. Kisner looking. Kisner is taken under and brought down inside the 10, down at the 6-yard line. Huge play there by the Central York Panthers as they had that one smelled out big time. And that was number 9 for the Panthers. Colin Gurley with the tackle.
Yeah, empty here from Dallastown, and just walked right into this one from Colin Gurley. Great play, maintaining his integrity on the outside, setting an edge, and bringing him down.
So that'll bring up 4th down now for the Wildcats, and they have got could be a big field position play. It looks like it might be a penalty here. Face mask.
I think they had something in the secondary there. It looked like there was a little bit of contact with Michael Scott, with one of the guys that was trying to cover him.
Now, will it be enough for the 1st down? And the answer to that question is no, it won't be. So that'll bring up 4th down. Or is that an automatic first? That's an automatic first. Up on the board they have. And it's still reading 3rd down on the board. So 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Ball at the 29-yard line. Cromartie's got it. Cromartie trying to get it and will not get it. He was buried over on the right side again by Central. And again, who's in on that play? Number 9. It was Colin Gurley. As now it's 4th down, and you got to kick it out of there now if you're Dallastown. And in to kick it out will be Nicholas Slusser.
That's an old-fashioned tackle right there from Jeremiah Hunter, number 4 for Central.
Yep.
Right through the waist. That's what you like to see, and forcing Dallastown to punt here.
Jeremiah Hunter, not Colin Gurley on that one, so they're going to punt it out of there as Dallastown. So both teams now have defensive stands. Good high punt here. And a good roll for Dallastown. And again, how about this? All the way down to the 20-yard line, the 19, the 18. Both punts going out of there tonight by Central and Dallastown. Huge to switch the field around. 7:42 left in the first half. Don't forget we have our Jack Giambalvo halftime report. We'll have our Capital Blue Cross stats and our members' first highlights at the half. We'll also remind you that our broadcast is being seen on PCN. If you're enjoying this game, get more Pennsylvania sports with PCN Select. Stream PIAA championship games, sports profiles, and more on demand now with PCN Select. Gary Sutton, Cade Perbula up here tonight. It is 1st and 10, ball at the 18-yard line. Having a little problem with technology tonight on giving you the down and distance. Oh, there's a drop. Nace picks it up. Nace is going to have to get out of there. And here comes Nace with the football. Still looking, has a man downfield and passes it. Did he get him? And the official says, yes, he did. Good pass near sidelines. Was that Gurley that caught the pass? Saxon Suchanik with the catch. Somehow, Brandon Nace escaped.
That was the craziest play of the night. Ball snapped back. Brooklyn probably ran around for about 5 seconds and looked like he was throwing it away, but Saxon came out of nowhere and caught that.
1st and 10, ball out at the 34-yard line. Out to the flat it goes, again by Nace. This is the way Central plays. A lot of short passes, small runs, but they like to march. They eat clock up a lot. So they got the ball out to the flat. Another pickup here. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5 now. Ball out at the 39-yard line.
It's the old-fashioned wing tee, but instead of running the wing tee, you run screens and you hand it off inside. They chew a lot of clock, and they do possess the ball for a long time.
Nace calling out the signals. Dallastown almost jumping off sides there. 2nd down 5, 39-yard line. Nace looks. Another man in the flat. Pass out there. It is good. Again, for short gain, but productive gain nevertheless. And that's going to be Nasir Rupert, another member of that state championship basketball team this year. Nasir Rupert was out early in the season with a concussion. Back now playing for the Panthers. Brings up 1st down and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line here for the Panthers. Out to the flat it comes again. Brendan Smith with it. Smith will step out of bounds in Dallastown territory now. Near the 47-yard line. So just a little dip and dunk here coming down the field right now for short plays.
Yeah, hitch on the last play, a quick screen here on the next. Dallastown electing to run zone coverage. Looks like a little bit of quarters coverage. And that's what you're liable for is underneath throws, and Brooklyn doing a good job of just taking it.
2nd down 4. Ball at the 48-yard line now of Dallastown. Brandon Nace looks. Draw play. Legend Johnson is trying to slash his way across. He's got a 1st down and more. Inside the 40, cut down finally at the 38-yard line. Is in on the tackle that time was Antonio Bordenata. But a nice run there by Legend Johnson.
A great run by the sophomore, Legend Johnson. He's big, so you got guys going low, and he does a nice job of just keeping the wheels moving.
1st down and 10. Ball down to the 39-yard line. 6:26 to go to the half. Dallastown leads at 13-7 right now. Out to the flat it comes. And a beautiful tackle there. For number 18, that was Sawyer Lease. But a nice catch out there as well by Colin Gurley again. Colin Gurley, the big tight end for Central. 2nd down 5, ball at the 34-yard line. Central continuing to march. Nace rolls left. Nace looks left. Nace has a man left. Going to get loose, gets the 1st down. Down the sidelines he goes and finally pushed out of bounds by Jalen Cook. And maybe a little bit too high on that because immediately the flags go down.
Well, nice job making the first 2 guys miss. And I don't know if they called this because he was already out of bounds. Looks like a clean hit, a good hit. He hit him pretty hard, but I guess he was already a few steps out of bounds while they threw the flag. Dallastown electing to use like I said, a little bit of zone coverage. They were having a lot more success in man.
So 5:53 to go to the half. Let's see what it is here. Probably unsportsmanlike. Personal foul against Dallastown. And now you are down at the 10-yard line where it's first down and goal here for the Panthers. Nace with the handoff. Johnson trying to get loose. And nothing doing. Jammed right at the line. And I believe that was Saxon Suchanek on the carry that time. So second and goal now for the Panthers.
Back to
a loss on the play of 1 back at the 11, Kate.
Back to that last play. I don't know how they called that personal foul. Looked like a clean hit, and he was in bounds. I wonder why they called that. I'm not sure.
Second down and goal. Nace looking. Nace has his man in the end zone and throws it out. Good coverage there by Dallastown again. And that was Sawyer Lease. Sawyer Lease wearing number 18 there out in the coverage. There's a lot of little jawing going on down there tonight. You can see the players walking back, and they're talking. This game is, Dallastown's been living for this one since last year. Got a brand new program this last couple of years, and they have really rebuilt.
Dallastown is having no problem running man against Central right now. They ran man again there, and it's been working for them well. The only thing that hasn't really worked for them is running that zone and missing tackles along the perimeter.
Central's going to call timeout. We'll do the same. 5:19 to go in the second quarter. This is the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week on ABC 27.4.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Welcome back. High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4, the Laugh Channel, and also being seen around the state of Pennsylvania on PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network. PCN and High School Sports Live are partnering to bring you Pennsylvania high school football games all season long. Watch on cable or stream live with PCN Select. Visit PCNTV.com for the full schedule. Gary Sutton, Cade Perbula up here tonight. We're at his third down, 11 yards to go on the 11-yard line. That means it's third down and goal, ladies and gentlemen. And Central called timeout. Let's see what they came up with during that timeout. They do have a good foot there in Matt Parker. And again, Nace being flushed out. Nace looking, going to try to go himself. He's just going to step out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And you got to almost think that this is going to be a situation where they bring Parker in and take the easy 3, or they're going to go for it.
Well, I think with Dallastown missing the extra point, only being down 6, I think you bring in Parker. Didn't show a lot of hope there that you'll be able to get it on the next play from the 8-yard line. So
when you have a weapon like that, you might as well use it. So Parker's going to come in for the field goal attempt. Going to Penn State next year as a preferred walk-on. Had a chance to go to some other places, but chose Penn State. Be interesting to see how he makes out next year. Dallastown had a guy go up there, Mitchell Groh a few years ago, right?
Yes.
The kicker?
Yes. Punter, yes.
Hunter Groh, forgive me, yeah. So from the 15-yard line, it's a 25-yard kick. Bad snap, kick down, kick up, kick is good, and Parker with a 25-yarder cuts the lead to 3, 13-10. Dallastown leads at 5:02 to go in the half. We'll be back with more right after this on High School Sports Live TV and Invica Sports.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Ten plays, 71 yards, 240 took to get down there, capped off by a field goal by Parker, 25 yards, and it's 13-10. Dallastown leads it here with 5:02 to go in the half, and Parker will be kicking off. And again, there's Cook and Scott back down there waiting.
He's made an extra point tonight. He's made a field goal, but more importantly, he's kicked these balls out of the back of the end zone. You have Jalen Cook and Michael Scott back deep. if you kick it to them, they're going to bring it out, and it's a free play for them.
Oh, and this one's going to get brought back, maybe. Yep, it's definitely in play. And Cook came over to take it. Scott's got it, and now Scott takes a look and hits to the outside. Here goes Scott. Look out. Scott on his way. And Scott all the way back to the 45-yard line of Dallastown, and they have great field position setting up again. And as you said, a couple slow steps and then just put on the Jets.
Yeah, like I said, the most important job tonight for Matthew Parker is to make sure he gets that ball out of the back of the end zone. And you don't want to give him a chance. He was one guy away from taking that the whole way. No matter what you do, no matter how you're structured, he is the fastest guy on the field by 2 steps.
It was interesting. Cook came over. Looked like he was going to take it. Take a look at this. So you see him take it right about the goal line. So 45-yard run back here for Michael Scott, Mr. Excitement here for the Wildcats of Dallastown. All the way out to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Now make that the 46 for the Wildcats. There's your handoff. Cromartie. Cromartie met in the backfield there by Micah Bowers and also Colin Gurley.
Back to that last play, that kick return. You can work on contain all week if you're Central as much as you want, but you can't replicate the speed that Michael Scott has at practice with the scouts. You just can't.
Yeah. Here comes Cook into the game. Now, Cook has not yet touched the football tonight, which is kind of amazing.
They got to find a way to get him the ball. He's an explosive playmaker. He can go up and get it. He can jump out of the gym.
They beat Manheim Central this year 35-0. He had 4 touchdown catches in that game. He averages 37.7 yards per catch. He's out here man-to-man at the bottom of your screen right now. So 2nd down, 9, 47-yard line. There's Cromartie again, bashing his way over the 50, down to the 48-yard line of Central now, and manageable 3rd down coming up. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 now for the Wildcats. The ball out down to the 49-yard line of Central. They have to get to the 44 here for a 1st down. Kisner doing a nice job of the controls here of this Dallastown Wildcat offense.
Yes.
Two receivers near side, 2 men in the backfield with him. Kisner rolls left, looking. He's going to be run out of bounds and throws it away at the last moment. So to bring up 4th down now and 5, and you're in tweener territory here. What do you do here, Coach Pabula?
I'm going for it if I'm Dallastown. I don't know what a punt really does for me anyway.
Right.
There are 3 minutes left in the first half. They do choose to bring out the punting unit, though.
Yeah, don't want to give Central a short field here, so we'll see how that goes. Back to do the punting here for Dallastown is Nicholas Slusser. Kick taken there. Back upfield by Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith dodges another guy, comes out across the 30, 35, 40. Smith down the near sidelines across the 50 and into Dallastown territory. Nice run back again by Brandon Smith.
The special teams moving the ball, good or bad tonight for both teams.
So 1st down and 10 now. Ball at the 43-yard line of Central, where apparently he stepped out. Gary Sutton, Kay Pabula with you here tonight. Our whole Invica crew. Invica Sports. Chad Edwards directing the broadcast here tonight. So 1st and 10, ball at the 43-yard line for Central. Nace throws left, has his man out there. Across the 50 into Dallastown territory to the 48-yard line. And again, those short passes, Brendan Smith on the end of it again.
Yeah, Brooklyn taking what is there tonight, and what is there is the flat, quick, easy throws, being very accurate with them and really helping Central get in some rhythm tonight.
So it'll be 2nd down now. 2 to go, 49-yard line. Nace straight back. Nace looks. Little screen pass and smelled out by Dallastown very, very well at the 50. Was looking for Legend Johnson there, but nothing doing. So it'll bring up 3rd down now. 3rd down.
taking Brooklyn off the field here.
Wow.
Yeah, back to that last play. Screens are part of Central's offense, but they have not done very well tonight with them.
And taking over the quarterback there looks like Tyler Fry. Tyler Fry, the senior. So Fry's just going to do the little wildcat here, and Fry says, let me have a look at that, and gets a first down for him just like that. Tyler Fry, first time he touches the ball tonight, gets a first down for the Panthers, and they continue to march down to the 41-yard line of Dallastown. First down and 10 at the 41 for the Panthers. 1:46 to go in the first half. Don't forget our Jack T. and Balvo halftime report coming up, our Capital Blue Cross stats and our members' first highlights, all straight ahead, plus a big interview with John G. and Balvo. First and 10. Nace back in there. Cut down underneath. Pass out in the near sidelines. Had his man out there. It was Malachi Ramnath.
Malachi is committed to Monmouth, where he would play defensive end next year.
Nice tackle on the play there by Darius Williams for Dallastown. We'll bring up second down now. 7 yards to go. Ball at the 38-yard line of Dallastown. Clock continues to tick down to 1:10 now. Rolling left. Looking. Has a man out in the flat again. And finds his man out there, and that is Nasir Rupert. His second catch of the night. Clock stops. 1:02 to go here in the first half. Be third down and 1 yard to go.
The Dallastown is doing a good job of keeping everything in front of them, but a bad job of letting it happen on every play. It's just a little bit too easy for Brooklyn right now.
So Dallastown just chipping away little by little by little. Let's see if they hand off here to Johnson. Right across the middle, and just missed his man. He was looking out here in the flat again for Malachi Ramnath. So do you bring in? You have 4th and 1 here. You'd almost think they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. So 4th down, 1 yard to go. They're going to keep their offense on the field right now. Big play here in this game. 58.4 seconds to go here in the first half, and a timeout is going to be called by Dallastown. And we'll keep it right here. So 4th and 1, Cade, and so if you're Levi Murphy on the Dallastown side, what are you saying to your players? And if you're Jerry Janchek on the other side, what are you saying to your Central players?
Well, for Dallastown, the last time Central had a short yardage play, they brought out Tyler Fry, a wildcat package, and he picked up about 8. So they called that time. Central brought Tyler Fry out again. If I'm Janchek, I'm just firing up my offensive line. I'm saying, guys, it's 4th and 1. There's a minute left in the first half. We need this to pick it up, and they know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. We just got to be tough for them, push them back a little bit.
Do you bring Fry back for the Wildcat on this?
Yeah, they showed no signs of stopping it on the last time they tried it 3 plays ago, so I'd do it again right here.
There's an evil part of me that always says, step back and bomb one on these kind of plays. That's the fan side that creeps in every now and then, very primal.
If you need to, it doesn't seem like Central needs to do
that.
No,
they
tonight.
don't. And that's not their style so far in this game. So back there again is Fry. Looks like they're going to run the same play. And there's Fry getting the first down and more as Fry bashes his way through down near the 20-yard line. A great pickup on the play. 52.2 seconds to go. They're going to reset the chains here.
That's been their best offense all night. Just snapping it to Fry and letting him go up the middle.
Another big pickup there. So first down and 10 from the 32-yard line of Dallastown. Central marching, trying to get the lead here before half. 48 seconds. Clock is moving. They're in the range right now of Parker to the end zone. Oh, and you had your man down there and just went off the hand. And it looked like that was Gurley. Or was it?
Yeah, Dallastown in too high. Central runs a corner post here from Tyler Fry. He puts it on him, but just a nice play by number 10 for Dallastown, Matthew Stone, to break it up.
Boy, he had his man down there. So it'll be second down and 10 now. Ball at the 21-yard line. 37 seconds to go here in the first half. So Chanik and Smith out near side this time. Rupert out on the far side. Johnson in the backfield alongside of Nace. Nace looks, throwing to the end zone for Rupert, and is going to overthrow him. It'll bring up third down and 10 now with 32.1 seconds to go in the first half.
Shows his height matchup there. He had Nasir Rupert, who's got a few inches on Michael Scott, but just didn't give him a chance and didn't leave him in bounds. You'd like to see him give Nasir still a chance there by keeping him in bounds.
Rupert at 6'4", Scott at 5'9", so bringing out your point right there. Just a little bit overthrown that time. Two receivers near side. Man in motion is Smith. They like to hit him on these kind of plays. Right across the middle it goes and dropped. As again, he tried to find Gurley, the tight end, on a tight end screen there, and that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes Parker back into the game.
Those screens tonight have not done well for Central at all. They're probably 0 for 4 on those for 0 yards. Good job by Dallastown snuffing those out.
Yeah, Central was marching, so this will be a 39-yard effort by Parker.
It's a chip shot for him.
Smith the holder. And again, trying to draw him off sides with that same play they did earlier. Did they do it? Don't see any flags down. And they're going to walk it back. It did it again. Went off sides on what was going to be a field goal effort. Incredible. It's the second time that's been called tonight. Still going to be 4th down. Still probably a field goal effort, but a little closer for Parker.
Yeah, just make sure he doesn't do it again here. If he does it again, it'll be a 1st down for Central with 2 timeouts and 25 seconds left.
So a timeout on the field again. We'll take one as well. 27.4 seconds to go to the half. This is High School Sports Live TV.
Hi, this is John Timbalbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John, celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated, with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Jimbabo Family of Dealerships.
Welcome back to American Legion Field at Dallastown High School, where it's 4th down now, 5 yards to go. Field goal effort coming up by Matthew Parker, and maybe not. Because now they have 27.4 seconds to go, and Central looks like they're going to go for it. Are they going to do a hard count again here, or maybe try to get another offside?
Maybe they have another timeout to burn if they do want to.
Interesting call. Oh. And there, did you get it? Almost jumped him off sides again. They're going to go. I think they're going to go long count and then kick the field goal. That's exactly what Jerry Janczyk's doing. He went out.
You called it.
Went long count. Saw him getting another 5-yard penalty, which would take him right down there. They go for it. And instead now he'll send Parker in, you would think, to kick the field goal. We'll keep it right here. 4th down and 5 at the 16-yard line. 26.6 yards, or 26.6 seconds, rather, to go until half. Short timeout as they walk it right back out. And there is Matthew Parker. There you see Jerry Janczyk.
He's a little fired up. So in order to get that call made, there's a neutral zone. There's they call it the neutral zone because it's kind of the zone in between the defensive line and the offensive lineman. Dallastown was definitely in it, but no Central York players reacted. Therefore, you won't get the call. Janczyk a little upset because there could have been. There's a difference between offsides and encroachment there. They weren't offsides. Could have gotten encroachment if a Central York guy would have reacted, but they just didn't.
Ball is on the line of scrimmage at the 16, but this will be a 33-yard field goal effort from the 23-yard line. Matt Parker, Matt Parker has kicked some bombs here the last couple of years, a few of the 50-yard variety. Plenty of leg, and right now, if you're Levi Murphy, you're trying to hold this up as long as you can. Make him think about it a little bit, right?
If I'm Levi Murphy, I'm just making sure we don't jump off sides here.
Right, right. They don't need it again. That 2 so far. So here is Parker, right in the center of the field where he wants it. And a timeout for Dallastown. So they waited to get all set up. So little chess match going on here between Murphy and Janczyk, and why not? With 27.8 seconds to go in the first half. And this would tie the game up with this field goal.
Yeah. Big kick here from Matthew Parker. Would tie the game up because of the missed extra point earlier. Not missed extra point, fumbled snap on the extra point by Dallastown. I think it'd be a win for Central to go into this halftime tie. I think Dallastown has outplayed them. They've controlled the line of scrimmage a little bit better. I think it'd be a win for Dallastown to go into this halftime tie.
PCN's Game of the Week continues Wednesday night with live coverage of the Middletown versus Camp Hill boys soccer game. You can watch it all on cable or stream with PCN Select Wednesday live at 7 p.m. And thanks to our audience around the state of Pennsylvania for watching us tonight. Gary Sutton, Cade Brabula with you here up on the deck. We're in this beautiful thing that Charlie Fortney and Archie Smith Jr. set up for us this afternoon. Very plush.
Yes.
Very plush.
Yeah, they have a nice platform up here on the new stands at Dallastown, new lights that they put in their stadium.
Yeah, beautiful place.
Much needed here.
And a big-time crowd here tonight on homecoming night here in Dallastown. Now Parker from the 23-yard line, make that a 33-yard kick coming up. Smith the holder. Good snap, puts it down, kick up. Kick is good, and Parker with yet another field goal here. 33 yards, and with 23.3 seconds to go in the first half, it is Central and Dallastown knotted up at 13-all. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. This is High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week on ABC 27.4.
In the dining.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Thanks to Travis Sparks, our statistician tonight. 10 plays, 41 yards, and a 33-yard field goal by Matthew Parker to knot this thing up at 13-13 with 23.3 seconds to go in the first half. And, boy, if you ever wanted to kick it away from Michael Scott, right here where you want to do it, right?
I was just going to ask you that. I mean, what are we telling? I'm kicking it out of bounds here. If I'm Central, I'm kicking it out of bounds. It made if you're Central, your heart skipped a beat last time the ball was in Michael Scott's hands on the kick return.
Go ahead and get you great field position right away and get you a chance to heave one down there from a short field. So let's see what Parker does here. Parker says, forget it. I'm kicking this high. And right there at the 1-yard line, taken by Scott. And Scott looking. Scott jukes. Scott the middle. He's always exciting. And a beautiful tackle out of the 25-yard line made by Central.
Nice tackle, but, man, you can just tell he's always one step away from just taking that the whole way.
That was number 59 for Central with a beautiful tackle there. That's Juan Torres with a tackle. So first down and 10. Now, if you're Dallastown, 17.1 seconds to go. Do you try anything here other than maybe just getting a quick run?
Yeah, I'd take it into halftime. Tied. We know we're getting the ball after half. We're tied with Central York, who's beat us the last 6 years, 7 years, maybe even more than that. So I'd take it into halftime, tie with some momentum. Looks like they're going to take a knee.
Going to take the knee, and Scott all the way back at the 10-yard line in case the ball will get loose, and there he takes the knee, and that's going to be it. As the clock will tick down here, it's 13, 12, 11. We've got our Jack Giambalvo halftime report coming up, our Capital Blue Cross stats straight ahead, our members first highlight, and we've got a great interview I had yesterday with John Giambalvo, and we'll do that yet next. Jack Giambalvo, family of dealerships, and John Giambalvo and I talk a little bit about the 50th anniversary for Giambalvo family of dealerships. You're watching it all right here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4.
Well, welcome to halftime right now. It's Central and Dallastown in a cat fight tonight with the Panthers and the Wildcats going at it. But John Giambalvo and I never go at it. We always get a nice little conversation going on here. And, John, great to see you as always, my friend.
You as well. Yeah, great to see you.
Thanks so much for what you do for the community all the time. You know, Jack Giambalvo, family of dealerships, has been a big sponsor of our High School Sports Live TV for a long time. But, you know, something very special this year. It's the 50th anniversary of Jack Giambalvo, family of dealerships. And I bet you have a lot of memories you float back to.
Yeah, it is pretty cool celebrating our 50th anniversary this year. My dad started our business in May of 1974 in Red Lion. And flash forward all these years, and I've been involved myself for quite a while, so it's been quite the journey.
Talk about some of the points along the way that you remember about the dealership and some of the things you've added over the years and some of the big moments.
Wow, I don't know if we have enough time for that, but just all the different things that have happened in our industry. Certainly a lot of the bankruptcies of General Motors and Chrysler. Those were certainly trying times, and some of the economic ebbs and flows that are part of life, and so it's been a wild ride. It's never a dull moment.
Going through COVID and all those other things too, and seeing all the distribution problems and everything, and yet here you are as strong as ever. You've added dealerships over the years. I mean, it really speaks well for your business. And of course, you're still a community business. People look to you, people come here, they're faces of not only family members who have started with you, but maybe granddaughters and grandsons, so forth, coming down over the years.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And you don't celebrate 50 years without the support of your community. And that's certainly why we want to try to give back in every way we can. And that's what makes something like tonight so great, where we're able to sponsor these student athletes so they can be televised. And, you know, parents, grandparents, loved ones have an opportunity to see their loved ones play.
Well, I know every week I get to say Jack Giambalvo, Family of Dealerships halftime report, and you know we're doing that right now as part of the halftime report tonight. But when we talk about giving back to the community, so many businesses like yours just stand head and shoulders above things as you give back to the community in so many different ways. Talk a little bit about scoreboards over the years and getting involved in various schools, and what what is it that gets you to want to just give back being here in the community? Yeah,
it's a great question, because in reality, we can't be everything to everyone, and so you have to pick things that are kind of near and dear to your heart. And certainly having gone to Central myself, having kids that attended Central, you know, that's something that was, and so when an opportunity came where they wanted to do the scoreboard, you know, we were happy to contribute in that. And it goes with everything else in our community. We have some relationship with somebody that's tied to a cause, and that we gravitate towards that. So we just try to have the impact where we can.
I know one of the things that happened this year, Central winning the boys championship, 6A basketball championship, and I got a call one night, you got to get over to Giambalvo's because they're having a ring ceremony, and there it was. And that's when Jack Giambalvo, who sponsored these rings for every one of our players and staff, and so appreciative of that. Something like that. A lot of kids are wearing this around, a lot of staff are wearing it around proudly. Thanks again to John Giambalvo and the Giambalvo Family of Dealerships. Well,
what nobody knows, and now I'm giving it away, is I have very strong ties to the Central basketball program. And I say that in jest, but when I was probably a senior, there was a fill-in needed for the Central mascot during a basketball game.
Okay.
And yours truly offered to fill in for one game and one game only. I think they were done with me by that, but it was a great experience.
John, when we talk about both these teams tonight, Dallastown, Central, two outstanding teams this year. Of course, Dallastown, Michael Scott, outstanding running back. We've seen some of him in the first half already. Yeah. They got a bunch of great players this year, undefeated. They've been building their program up. Central's been there for a number of years. We know about Bo Perbula up at Penn State. We know about the great players right now. Saxon Suchanek going to Connecticut next year. But it's really neat to see our programs in this area get very strong, and now squaring off tonight in a big battle right here on TV, and your name associated with the TV broadcast. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's great. It's great to see these schools really grow and develop into some very strong, sustainable programs. John, I can't begin to tell you again how much we appreciate your sponsorship throughout the course of the years, and this year especially, and we look forward to many, many more years. Maybe in the 100th year we'll get together again and talk about Giambalvo. Giambalvo Family of Dealerships, what a contributor to our community and high school sports right here on High School Sports Live TV. And we thank John Giambalvo and all the great people here at Giambalvo Family of Dealerships, and happy 50th anniversary.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford. Just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
A senior moment isn't forgetting or misplacing something. It's something good. The little joys that only come with time. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you'll have the peace of mind to savor more senior moments. More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Hi, this is Jack Timbalbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Timbalbo Family of Dealerships.
And welcome back to the Jack Giambalvo halftime report here at American Legion Field at Dallastown High School, where it's 13-13. Two heavyweights out of Division I of the YAIA going at it tonight. Central and Dallastown tied up 13-13 in Invica High School Sports Live TV right here on ABC 27.4. And happy birthday, by the way, to Jack Giambalvo's family of dealerships, a 50th anniversary. Jack Giambalvo got it all started years ago, and what a great outfit. And Gary's up with Kate Verbule up here at the deck at halftime as Matee, who does all the great work up here for us tonight, holding up the camera right now and doing a great job on a really tough night to call a game. These guys that set this stuff up are fantastic. But we've got a whole lot of stuff that happened here in the first half, Kate. What do you think of the first half, first of all, overall?
It was exciting. Dallastown surprised me in the way they were able to run the ball and control line of scrimmage on the defensive side. They match up pretty well with Central. They have the speed to run with them. They've been impressive. And Central, on the other hand, has done a good job of taking what's there. Brooklyn has hit some underneath routes, and they've been able to move the ball. And they came back. Dallastown had a lot of momentum early, but it's clearly even at halftime. 13-13.
Dallastown, a big play team with 50-yard run and a 67-yard pass play. They really set them up for 2 touchdowns in the first half. On the other side, Central, kind of methodical, short passing game, short runs. Brooklyn Nate's dodgy defense the whole first half to make some plays happen, and a couple big penalties as well really worked well for Central getting back in this game.
Yeah, you said it. You said it right there at the end. The penalties. There was a 4th down early in the first quarter that was picked up because of Dallastown jumping off sides, and we've seen that a few other times. That's going to be an issue in these short yardage, and Tyler Fry picking up a few important 3rd and 4th down there at the end to keep it moving for Central as well.
Let's take a look at our members' first highlights here for the first half, and there were a lot of them in this 13-13 game, and we'll get to it right here. And it opened up this guy, Michael Scott, just dashing through for a 3-yard touchdown to put Dallastown on top in the first quarter. Then Brandon Nace looking, finally finding a man in the end zone, and that man was Mr. Suchanek for a 28-yard touchdown pass. But Cromartie came back with a 6-yard run into the end zone after a 50-yard run downfield. Parker came back with a 25-yard field goal to pull it to within 13-10. And then at the end of the half, a 33-yard field goal by Matthew Parker to tie it all up. And you take a look here at our Capital Blue Cross stats here at the half. What jumps out at you, Cade?
What jumps out at me is really the total yardage are basically the same, but Dallastown has been able to run the ball at pretty consistently, pretty well on Central. 99 rushing yards. One of those was on half of those was on a big play earlier to really set up the first touchdown.
You take a look at the penalties, though. That's a big number. 5 for 50 for Dallastown. A couple of them on some big moments where 4th down, they had a chance to get a stop, had a penalty. 1 for 15 for Central. So it's really going their way so far as the penalties here in the first half. But a well-played first half. What are you looking for in the second half here if you're Coach Murphy, first of all, for Dallastown?
This game's going to come down to who can get a stop on defense. That's what it's going to come down to. Staying disciplined, not allowing Central to pick up easy yards on penalties and stuff, and really getting tight on short yardage situations, getting the defense off the field when you're in those 3rd and short, 4th and short situations.
On the other side, you got Jerry Janchek, and he's got to be pleased his team came back. They did it the Central way, march it down the field. But not the big plays, but effective plays. And then the big foot of Parker helped them out a couple times.
Yeah, they've got to keep their foot on the pedal and just keep doing what they're doing. If Dallastown's going to give you those underneath routes, those hitches, those bubbles, just keep taking it. And I'm sure that Central will have a big play here in the second half.
Another big game we're kind of keeping our eyes on tonight. West York over East York. And you talk about West York and East York. East York with a 7-4 record last year. They're undefeated 5-0 going into the night. And they got West York, who had lost 11 in a row coming into this season, and said, to heck with that. Let's go 5-0. And they're doing a great job. And a couple of quarterbacks there. I know you've had a chance to work with some of them. We're very familiar with some of them.
Yeah, West York and East York tonight playing in essentially the Division II county championship. Two great quarterbacks there. And then here tonight we have the Division I championship between Dallastown and Central. And this would be the first time that Dallastown would beat Central since 2017 was the last time that they beat Central.
Wow. And, of course, you're a little interested. You got a little interest in that game. You got a little family playing, right?
Yeah, I'll be there. Illinois with a big win last Friday night, so it seems like everyone thinks they know what they're talking about Illinois because they watched the game last Friday night. But they'll give Central, they'll give Penn State a good game, I think, but teams haven't had a lot of success going in there at night.
Hi, this is Jack Timbalbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated, with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Timbalbo Family of Dealerships.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
A senior moment isn't forgetting or misplacing something. It's something good. The little joys that only come with time. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you'll have the peace of mind to savor more senior moments. More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
And welcome back to Central York High School, or make that Dallastown High School rather, American Legion Field, where it's Central and Dallastown, 13-13. And homecoming night here at Dallastown. Some of the stats for the first half, Brooklyn Nace, 16 for 22. I'm sorry to the Nace family for saying Brendan every now and then, but I should know him because I coached on the basketball team during the year. I know him as well as I know myself, but there you go. 16 for 22, 108 yards the first half, 1 touchdown. Did a pretty good job of getting out of some real situations. Johnson with 6 carries for 29 yards, and Smith with 6 catches for 42 yards in the first half. For Dallastown, Kisner only 3 of 5 for 69 yards, 7 rushes for Cromartie for 87 yards, 50 of it coming on the 1 play, and 1 touchdown, and 2 catches for Bordenata for 60 yards in the first half. And then team-wise, we had some other numbers we want to share with you here as well. As team-wise, in the first half, total plays, Central 39 in 6 drives, Dallastown 20 in 4 drives, 9 first downs for Central, 4 all in the first quarter for Dallastown, so Central's defense really picked it up. Third downs, 2 for 8 for Central, 0 for 2 for Dallastown on third downs in the first half. Tackles for loss, 1 for Central, 3 for Dallastown. An average drive start on their own 30 for Central York, on their own 25 for Dallastown. So the defense, which was getting beat up there early, kind of dug in there in the second part of the first half and really stopped the game from being a higher scoring game.
Yeah, they settled in there. The defenses, like you said, they settled in late in the second quarter there. Some things you won't see in the box score are the plays that Brooklyn Nace has made tonight, keeping plays alive. And Dallastown, actually, Michael Scott just won Homecoming King at halftime. Won't see that in the box score, though.
Well, that doesn't surprise anybody. So he's kind of the king of everything around here when it comes to football. But, you know, you talk about this Dallastown team. They have really rebuilt here under Levi Murphy the last few years. And he's doing a great job with them. Getting them out up here where they're playing a game like this tonight that really means something. And as you said, this Central team has not lost a league game in forever.
Yeah, since 2018, the last time they lost a league game, they've won 32 straight. And this senior-led Dallastown team has something to say about that. This will be their first county championship since 2016, I believe. So they're excited. If you're Dallastown, you got to be excited to have this game knotted up at halftime.
And we're trying to take a look at some of the scores here tonight and see if there's any of the scores out there yet here in the first half. We're keeping an eye, as we said, on that Eastern York and West York game this evening. And we look down here and we see not a whole lot so far. So anyway, we are just about ready to start the third quarter here. And we're going to take a break. We'll come right back after this and start the third quarter. It's 13-13 here at the half. The two Division I powers, Dallastown and Central, going at it in a catfight. All here tonight at American Legion Field at Dallastown High School. More after this on ABC 27.4.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
A senior moment isn't forgetting or misplacing something. It's something good. The little joys that only come with time. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you'll have the peace of mind to savor more senior moments. More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
And welcome back. Beginning of the third quarter coming up here at Dallastown High School, American Legion Field tonight. 13-13, and is this the one you expected tonight? Did you expect the score to be this low?
I knew Dallastown was going to put them a fight. They're at home. It's homecoming. It's the York County Championship. And this senior-led Dallastown team has not disappointed tonight. And Central's right there. They know what winning is like. This would be a shocker to them if they lost. So,
even though it's not an official championship tonight, looking at some scores so far, Bermudian Springs 21, Biglerville 6. We've got Northern Polar Bears 20, Waynesboro 6, Annville Dutchman 21-20 over the Kutztown Cougars. Upper Dauphin Trojans 35-0 over Buchanan. How about Conestoga Valley 47-7? Dover Eagles down to the Trojans of York Suburban 12-7. And 14-7 Shippensburg leading Lower Dauphin, the Falcons, as we kick off to start the second half here. Central kicking off deep into the end zone this time from Parker, and that is not going to get returned.
That's one way to make sure that they don't return that, is to get some leg on it.
Look at some other scores here tonight. Obviously, the one here, 13-13. West York leading Eastern York 13-6, and I don't have a quarter on that, but 13-6 the score there. Eastern Lebanon, the Raiders beating the Boone Blazers, Daniel Boone Blazers, 13-7. Littlestown, 14-0 over the Hanover Nighthawks. Southwestern, who gave this Dallastown team a tussle the other week, lost 30-21. They're up on red line, 19-16 in that one. New Oxford, 28-7 over Susquehannock. And there are some of the scores. And Spring Grove, by the way, 42-0 over the Northeastern Bobcats, who Central plays next week. So first down and 10, ball on the 20-yard line here of Dallastown. Let's see if they can get it going again. See if they pass it. Oh, and it's going to be illegal procedure, I believe, against Dallastown, unless there was encroachment. Looked like the center pulled out early there. So it's against Central. Offsides against Central, so it'll be first down and 5 now for Dallastown at the 25.
And Dallastown lined up with Scott in the backfield there. They've gotten the ball to him tonight a little bit, but they haven't gotten the ball at all to Jalen Cook, number 11, split up to the top of your screen, or to their tight end, number 7, who's going to Towson.
It might have something to do tonight with the wind, too. I mean, throwing the ball around. We'll see. Here's Kisner looking. Kisner pulls it back down, looks again, throws downfield. And no penalty flag there as he was trying to hook up with Antonio Bordenata. And there is a flag down. I think there was holding against Central there.
Yeah, they just wanted to go to him on the go, but he got held up at the line of scrimmage. Cody Kisner kept the play alive and aired it out downfield. A little bit of contact there, just can't do that.
Late in the play, they held him up too as the ball was thrown down. A pretty good throw by Kisner as he held for the last second and let it loose. And Bordenata had his man beat.
Yeah, we've seen it all levels. If you put it up in the air downfield, you're likely to get a pass interference call if there's any contact. We've seen it at all levels.
So big penalty here against, we talked about the penalties going against Dallastown for 50 yards the first half, and here's the second penalty now, 15-yard variety, and all the way out to the 40-yard line. It goes Dallastown first and 10. Cromartie bashes his way forward down to the 35-yard line. It's about the 34. It'll be second down and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Dallastown just spread him out, 4 receivers wide, and ran read option, unblocked, did not block the end, but he got hit at the line of scrimmage and carried him for about 5 yards.
No huddle here, going quick. Be second down. They call it 5 at the 45-yard line. Hand off again to Cromartie. Cromartie again answering the bell and getting a couple on the play down to the 43, or out to the 43 rather. Make that out to the 47. I'll get this right eventually. So it'll be a third down now.
We've seen a lot of third downs tonight. It's not something that these two teams are totally accustomed to.
And so far, Dallastown has not converted a third down yet tonight, so this will be the first one, their third time on third down. Kisner looking. Has his man out here and overthrows him as he had Scott out in the flat. So again, 3 downs and out. And the defense holds here for Central. He had Scott out there just a little bit quick throwing the ball.
Yeah, just a little excited. He knew where he was going with that before the ball was caught, and he kind of almost walked over to him before he threw it and just fired over his head.
So back to punt will be Nicholas Slusser. He'll kick this out of there from about the 33-yard line of Dallastown. And big pressure put on there by Central as the ball goes out of bounds about the 25-yard line, maybe the 24. And they got a gift there as the official will walk it all the way down to the 20. Penalty on the field, however. Let's see what this call is. And it's against Central. So another big penalty here, this time against Central.
A little bit of chatter going on after the play from Central warranted that penalty.
So the official puts the hanky back and heads on downfield here, and this is wow. The ball all the way down to the 10.
Yep.
And what's the call?
Block in the back, they called half the distance to the goal from the 20, so the ball goes to the 10 there. Central with an opportunity here. Good job getting a stop first possession.
So Central will get it back now, but deep in their own territory at the 10-yard line. First down and 10 from there. Brooklyn Nace looks out in the flat, has his man out there, and he drops it. Boy, he had a clean look. Tossed it out to the flat, and just not to be that time. As Gurley check that rather. Number 0, Tyler Fry, just couldn't hold on to it.
The Dallastown's made a concerted effort tonight to leave the underneath throws open.
Yeah.
They're just assuming that Central won't take that the whole way down the field, and they kind of have tonight, but obviously it's kept the game close for them.
Suchanek out near side, second down and 10, ball at the 10-yard line. See if Legend Johnson gets involved here a little bit. Base out to Johnson. Johnson out in the flat. Johnson trying to get around the corner. Gets a couple of yards out near the 15-yard line. Let's call it a pickup of 5. We'll bring up third down now. And 5 as Legend Johnson caught that little pass.
We call it a snag concept. Snag concept to the field there. A corner route, a spot route, and a bubble. Dallastown, again, staying over top of everything, so Brooklyn just checks it down to his bubble route out of the backfield and picks up 5, makes this third down pretty manageable for Central.
Legend Johnson, only a sophomore, so third down and 5, ball at the 15-yard line. Nace looks, he's being chased out. Nace got to get rid of it. And somehow gets it to Brendan Smith, and it's going to be pass interference, maybe?
No, so Brendan was out of bounds, and he didn't reestablish inbounds before making that catch. Again, Central rolling out to the field without breaking routes, nobody open. Not a lot of time for Brooklyn. He tried his best, but just didn't reestablish inbounds from Brendan there. It's going to be a flag, and it's going to be fourth down.
So you're basically an illegal receiver at that particular point.
Yeah, you have to reestablish back inbounds before you can make a catch there. Great call by the official, recognizing it and throwing the flag. I wonder if that would have picked up the first down, though.
It looked like it was close.
Yeah, it would have been close.
Yeah, and it was a great catch there by Smith for the moment. Yeah.
Brooklyn is creative. He's made something out of nothing a few times tonight.
He really has. He's been getting heat all night from that Dallastown defense.
Yeah. You can get away with that too, being out of bounds and coming back in, especially at this level. You can get away with that here and there, but a good call by the ref.
Well, now Levi Murphy is over there having a chat with the official, and I'm not sure. He's saying what's happened here.
Well, he had a good look at it.
Is he asking what his options are? Okay, then let's calm down here. Give me my options. Let me know what I can do. All right, he says let's take it back a little bit. So you have a feeling this ball is going to get taken back. Obviously, you want to get great field position. 10-11 to go here in the third quarter as we have a United Nations meeting here. Official wants to get it right, though. Good job by them. So here it goes, all the way back down to the 11-yard line. And they'll replay the down. So it'll bring up third down now and call it 9. And the ball's at the 11-yard line to get you all caught up here. Times the cosine of X, I think.
Still figuring it out here, I guess.
Sherry Yonchek asking about things over there.
The right call there.
Yeah.
Just getting things sorted out. It's going to be a big play here.
So third down and 9. Dallastown wants this stop badly. Central trying to convert, obviously. In motion goes Smith. Nace looks. Passes out to the flat. Screen play out there, or kind of, is it a screen play or is it kind of like a pick play?
That's a design screen. So the ball is thrown behind the line of scrimmage, and that guy in motion goes and blocks the corner. I guess their hope was that Dallastown wouldn't swarm to the ball, but they were there. That play picks up 3. It's not going to pick up the first down.
Right. We'll bring up fourth down now, and here again they're going to call on Parker, kicking from probably his own 2-yard line to try to reverse fields here for him. 9:31 to go in the first half.
Again, two dangerous weapons back deep in Cook and Michael Scott. He's going out. He's going to give him a chance here.
Look at this bomb, though. Huge bomb all the way back, down, just out inside the 30. And what a great punt again by Parker. He has been a weapon tonight.
That was an outstanding punt.
And that was high
high, perfect
spiral. I mean, just and it got out of bounds quickly.
Yeah, you got to be careful there. You got to be confident in yourself if you're going to bomb it. He kicked that from about the 2 all the way down to the 35. That's a real leg right there.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is foggy down there tonight. So if you're a receiver, you're looking down. We can watch the fog kind of going by us here. There might be a little bit of light rain as well. You don't want to take a chance on trying to handle a bomb like that, right?
No. When I played, I like to wear a visor, but I would not have worn a visor tonight. There was just constant mist in the air tonight.
So here's Dallastown with their first possession of second possession of the second half here. Ball at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Kisner at the controls. There's a handoff, Cromartie. Cromartie to the outside. Cromartie's got some room. Cromartie, first down as he gets all the way out to about the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for Cromartie.
Yeah, Cromartie's done that a few times tonight. He's taken it, and it looks like the play's designed to go up the middle, but he bounces it outside and picks up the first. I believe that's the first down of the second half, and some momentum for Dallastown.
So call it the 39-yard line now, where the first down is up, and 1st and 10, 9-10 to go here in the third quarter. Dallastown with the football. There's your handoff again, and again, Cromartie, and again, getting some positive yardage out to the 45-yard line. Pick up about 6. So it'll be 2nd down and 4 now as Cromartie doing the dirty work right now up the middle.
Cromartie's been tough tonight. He's picked up tough yards. He's made the big play when it's there. He's seen the gap, and he's got the breakaway speed, but he's also been tough to bring down, making these 2nd and 3rd down plays a little bit more manageable.
Cromartie for the season averaging 6.6 yards a carry, doing a pretty good job here tonight to get 6 on that play, right on schedule. So it'll be 2nd down and 4 now at the 45-yard line. 8:38 to go here in the third quarter. 13-13 tie, Dallastown and Central. There's Scott. And Scott gets stood up after a short gain of about 1. And Central knows where he's at tonight, that's for sure. They've really done a pretty good job on him throughout the evening.
They have. He's shown signs of being able to break away, but he just hasn't gotten out loose yet.
So to bring up 3rd down now and 3, ball out at the 46-yard line after a gain of 1 by Scott on that play. Here comes Cromartie back in.
Yeah, another 3rd down for Dallastown. Like I said earlier, we've seen a lot of 3rd downs tonight. They might be the reason a team wins or loses tonight is who can convert on one of these.
So 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Ball at the 46-yard line of Dallastown. Third quarter here, 7:52 to go. Straight back goes Kisner. Kisner looks. He's being flushed down, and Kisner brought that all the way back at the 35-yard line. And what a great tackle for Central that time. It was number 4, Jeremiah Hunter.
Yeah, Central commits to coverage there. They had 6 guys in the secondary, only 5 guys up front, but Jeremiah Hunter breaks through and gets to Kisner. Really, you could call that a secondary sack. They had good coverage in the secondary, but Hunter broke through and got there pretty quick also.
Another 3rd down stop there. Slusser's going to punt this time for the Wildcats instead of Scott. Slusser gets it out of there. And a pretty good putt by Slusser. Look at this. He says, anything you can do, Parker, I can do as well, as he kicks it all the way down to the 25-yard line. Great kick out of there by Slusser.
A great kick that flips the field, and this is turning into a little bit of a chess match between Dallastown and Central. Field position, stops on defense, not what we thought coming into the game.
Well, the defense has said, hey, we got kind of bombed there in the early going, but guess what? We can play too, and the defense have stood tall here in the second half, and really late in the first half as well.
No team has really done anything through the air at all. It's really who's been able to run the ball, and the defensive lines have come out strong in comparison in the second half.
And again, bad starting field position here for Dallastown again. This one at the 15-yard line. Last time was at the 10. There's Nace. Nace looks. Downfield. He's got his man open down there. And it looks like it's going to be Saxon Suchanek on that catch. So good job by Nace, rolling left. And it's Rupert, not Suchanek, number 5 there. It's tough to see the numbers right now. A little bit of fog down there, and we're kind of blocked out. So it'll be 2nd down.
Central again choosing to move the pocket there, and he had Rupert open on the curl.
1st and 10, ball at the 29-yard line. Here's Nace again. Nace being pushed. Good block there. Here comes Nace around the corner. Nace keeps the football out to the 35 or so. Pickup of about 5. So pick up a 5 with the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Ball at the 35-yard line of the Panthers. 6:33 to go here in the third quarter. 13-13 tie. The Wildcats and the Panthers playing for first place in Division I of the York Area Interscholastic Athletic Association.
I'll tell you what, I've seen Brooklyn Nace play a few times, and I haven't seen him make a mistake with the ball yet. He's very smart with the ball, very conservative. Did a smart job there, just tucking it and running last play.
Second down 4 at the 35-yard line. Nace rolling left. Nace going to keep it himself, looking to get it himself, and he's going to get run out of bounds about the line of scrimmage there, so maybe even a loss of 1 on the play. We'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 for the Panthers.
The Dallastown likely has a decision to make here with the flag on the field. It's probably a block in the back or a hold. They have the choice. Do you want to have 3rd and 5, or do you want to have 2nd and 15?
I bet you they take 2nd and 15.
Yeah, in Central, they looked like a blown play. Brooklyn was rolling out with the intent to pass, but he had a receiver downfield blocking.
And, of course, when you know Parker lurks over there all the time, you always think you go back here because the guy can turn it around on you in a hurry.
Well, in a game like this where you're confident in your defense, just push him back, yeah.
2 punters tonight have been brilliant. I mean, and Scott early and then Slusser later and Parker. So it'll be 2nd down, 17, ball at the 23-yard line, 6:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and there's an encroachment, so it's going to be 5 yards the other way now for Central, I believe. Takes 2 steps forward and 1 step back, another step forward, right? Looks like they're doing a little do-si-do right now, football style here at American Legion Field. What a beautiful field this is. Just a great view everywhere, and you can see looks like a light mist down there tonight. 2nd down 12, ball out in the flat. And a fumble, and it's covered by Dallastown. Number 12 on top of it. That's Darius Williams, and a huge play right here with 6:16 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Great job by Dallastown, punching that ball out and falling on it. Really no one else out there for Central to have a shot of recovering that. Great field position for Dallastown here.
Johnson with a fumble there and picked up by Darius Williams at the 6:16 mark of the 3rd quarter. Huge play here. Can Dallastown catch it in? You see Legend Johnson and just ripped away there by Darius Williams and jumps right on top of it. Beautiful play there by Darius Williams. That's the 3rd fumble of the year for Central. That's been covered. Kisner looking.
Trying to get the ball to Scott there, just threw it away. Looked like they were all over him.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 now. Ball at the 36-yard line. 6:11 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 13-13, but a big turnover here on the fumble by Johnson and the recovery by Williams. And Dallastown with a big moment offensively.
Yeah, both offenses struggling here to find their identity. Dallastown came out throwing, and now they kind of put themselves behind the sticks if they expect to run the ball here.
2nd down 10, ball at the 36-yard line here for the Wildcats. Hand off to Cromartie. Cromartie gets away from 1 man, gets away from 2 more, and then slashes his way down near the 31-yard line. Cromartie continues to be the star here so far tonight for Dallastown.
Yeah, he's been slippery tonight. There's been times it seemed like Central hasn't bottled up, but he's done a nice job of just darting upfield when he feels contained and picking up a few, 4 here, 5 here. And he's also been there to make the big play tonight as well.
Great combination of power and speed for Cromartie. It'll be 3rd down and 6, 32-yard line, 5:44 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Dallastown, who has not been that good tonight, I think they've converted 1 3rd down so far, are trying to make it 2 here. See if Central has any kind of blitz on this one.
Interested to see if you can try to get the ball to Cook here. Cook is split out to the right with Tyler Fry on him.
Has not seen 1 pass so far tonight. And it looks like there may be a penalty. And a delay of game against Dallastown, so they'll walk it back 5.
Play clocks are off tonight. You got to look for the back judge. He'll put his hand up at 5 seconds.
Right.
They took a little bit too long there. They have play clocks here, but they're just not on.
Do you kind of have a sense of that as a quarterback? You're kind of counting in your mind at all?
A little bit, but there's also a lot going through your head on 3rd and 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
It's easy to, when there's not a clock looking at you counting down.
Now 3rd and 11, back at the 37-yard line. 5:18 to go, and the whistle again. And timeout for Dallastown will take one as well. 5:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. Dallastown and Central tied up 13-13 on Invica Sports production of High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week. Back after this.
Hi, this is Jack Timbalbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Kimbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated, with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Jimbabo Family of Dealerships.
For our audience watching tonight on Pennsylvania Cable Network, you're watching the game of the week. It's the Central York and Dallastown for first place in the York Area Interscholastic Athletic Association here in District 3. Next week, High School Sports Live will present Pacific Devon at Cedar Cliff. You can watch that game on PCN at 4 p.m. next Saturday. Gary Sutton, Cade Perbula with you here at 5:18 to go in the third quarter. Third down and 11, ball at the 37-yard line of Central. Kisner back. Kisner looks. Kisner up the middle himself. Quarterback draw. Kisner's been quiet all night long. Slides down at the 15-yard line. Big first down on third down as Cody Kisner. That was a design play.
Yeah, Central consumed there with Michael Scott, with Jalen Cook, with the weapons that Dallastown had. And Cody Kisner recognizing that there's a gap for him, and he takes off, does a nice job picking it up, staying safe, and now they have the ball inside the red zone.
Now it's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. 5:02 to go here in the third quarter as Kisner has not run it yet tonight, has not really passed it that much, and all of a sudden says, here I am. Quarterback draw. Probably the safest play in the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
1st and 10, ball at the 19-yard line. Kisner gets it, hands off again. This time it is Scott, and Scott gets brought down, but not before he gets 5 on the play, down to the 15-yard line. Make it 14-yard line. It is 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 5 now. 14. 4:30 to go in the third quarter as clock continues to roll. Second down and 5 at the 14-yard line.
They like Michael Scott inside the red zone, it seems. They gave him the ball on the first drive for the first touchdown, and tonight using him out of the backfield anytime they're really inside the red zone.
5'9", a tough guy to kind of pick up because he runs low. He's quick to start with, and then he's elusive. Kisner pitches back to Scott on the option play. Scott trying to get to the end zone, isn't going to get there at all, but does get down first down yardage. And he is slow getting up. As I recall, during basketball season, Scott went down with a broken hand last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, broken wrist, yep. Yeah, broken hand.
And so,
looks like a cramp here from Saxon Sukanik.
Yeah, so
triple option, a play that is risky if you're not a team that does it on often. But it worked there for Dallastown. They were able to pick up the first down, and now they're inside the 10.
Kisner did a nice job of making the guy have to make the move on before he passed away. So many times you see young quarterbacks will pass it out early instead of making that guy make the play on you defensively before you dish it.
Yeah, you got to stay patient. Just be true to your reads. He did a nice job there, especially in these conditions. It might be tough to see from the broadcast, but it's wet out here tonight.
It's very wet. It's like 70 degrees, but it doesn't feel like 70 degrees tonight. It's very heavy air. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. 3:59 to go in the third quarter. And it looks like Suchanik is getting up now, so we'll keep it right here. Saxon Suchanik with a cramp there. And he's hopping off the field on one leg, so maybe a little bit more than the cramp at the moment. We'll see.
And you can see the towel on the ball that the refs have there. That's nice of them to do.
I don't know if we can look across the lights at all with our camera, but you can get an idea of just the mist that is here tonight. It's not terrible, and probably for the players it's not that bad, but it's tough to kind of see in the field. You see it a little bit on our screen here tonight. So it'll be first down and goal. Ball at the 8-yard line, 3:53 to go here in the third quarter. Let's see what Kisner dials up here.
Clear as day man coverage from Central here, just packing the box.
Cromartie in the backfield with him. Kisner straight back. Kisner looks. Kisner passes. End zone. Has his man, Jalen Cook, first time tonight. And the guy that catches touchdown passes for Dallastown, the first pass he gets all night is an 8-touchdown pass. Jalen Cook from Kisner.
I was watching him the whole play. A great move. Sold the outside. Stemmed it straight. Snapped off on the dig. And a great throw by Kisner. Just fired it in there in the red zone. You have to be accurate, and you have to throw with velocity. That's exactly what he did here on this in cut. Waited for the window, fired it in there. A nice catch. Touchdown, Dallastown. Let's see if they can make this extra point. They missed the first one.
So this is Scott in, up, and good. And he makes that one, so 20-13. Wildcats lead the Panthers here. It's 3:39 to go in the third quarter. You're watching it all on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
And welcome back to American Legion Field here at Dallastown High School. 6 plays, 64 yards, 2:37 to go in the third quarter. There you see what we're seeing tonight. You can see it moving. Kind of like a fog, but kind of a mist too. 8-yard touchdown pass there. 6 plays, 64 yards, 2:37 to go, or 2:37 on the drive that time. And Kisner to Cook. First time he's touched the ball tonight, and why not get it for a touchdown? For Cook, I think that's touchdown number 6 on the season. Kickoff here. Back up field Central. Getting pretty good field position out to the 36-yard line to start. And Central will pick up the ball and start from there. That fumble by Johnson's fumble at the 6:16 mark, costly, as Kisner finally finishes off the drive to Cook.
Yeah, it would have been 4th down anyway for Central, but it's really just the field position.
Right.
No team has shown tonight, at least in the second half, that they can move the ball the whole way down the field, but that fumble cost them about 50 yards of field position and set up the Dallastown touchdown.
3:32 to go here in the third quarter, and Central down again by 7. Here's your handoff. Near side. And again, it's Johnson, and Johnson doing some powerful running here. He fumbled last time. Isn't it great when you see Jerry Unchik said, I'm giving the ball right back to you, and you're going to run it to the outside.
Yeah,
Same play.
That's trust in your sophomore running back. Same play, bouncing it out to the outside, and Dallastown ripping for the ball now, but it cost him about 6 yards there. It slid right off of him.
Did a great job of picking up there and getting it all the way out to the 50-yard line, where Central first down again. 3:12 to go here in the third quarter. At the 50, 1st and 10. Nace looking, handoff, draw play. Again, it's going to be Johnson, and Johnson gets it out to into the Dallastown territory, down to the 45-yard line. Another nice run.
A nice run and a nice fallback on the play by the defensive end. He runs upfield, kind of pass rushing there when he saw Nace take a step back, and then he saw the draw, and he trailed the play pursuit and got him down before he could cut the sticks in half.
2nd down and 6, ball at the 46-yard line of Dallastown. Handoff again, Johnson to the outside. Johnson trying to get to the corner. Johnson gets a couple of yards in the play, get it down to the 42-yard line. Maybe a little shy of that. So we'll call it 3rd and a long 2 now at the 42-yard line. Legend Johnson doing the running on this series.
Well, now they take Brooklyn Nace off the field again. This is what they like to do on the plus side of the field, is bring in Tyler Fry, their Wildcat guy. Dallastown knows what's coming here. It's can you stop it?
Yep. And you want to see the offensive line fire out here for Central. So here's Tyler Fry. Tyler Fry gets undercut, and another big play there tonight. And this guy, Jalen Cook, all of a sudden his numbers showing up pretty regularly, not only offensively, just caught a touchdown pass, but defensively on that one.
Yeah, great tackle there by Jalen Cook. He was really the last guy there before Tyler Fry could have broken free. And he makes a nice tackle and stonewalls him, brings up 4th and 2.
Jerry Unchik calls it out. He's going to go for it here on 4th and 2. Ball at the 42-yard line. A little bit of a sense of urgency here for Central, even though we got a lot of time to go in this game. 1:52 in the third quarter. 4th down, 2 yards to go. Ball at the 42-yard line of Dallastown. There goes Good again, and this time Good gets the first down as he gets behind that left side and gets the first down to about the 38, 37-yard line. That's confidence in your offensive line right there.
Yeah, it is. It is, and I like the call there to go for it for sure. They had the same call earlier in the game. They elected to punt it, but need to keep the ball in the hands of your offense here.
Tyler Fry with a nice run there in the Wildcats. So 1st and 10, ball at the 37-yard line of Dallastown. 1:33 to go in the third quarter. And Central on the march again. Trying to answer a touchdown by Dallastown a moment ago. Here's Nace. Nace looks. Nace has a man wide open out on the sideline. And he's going to be brought down over there on the far sideline, and we're trying to get the number right now.
That's Nasir Rupert on the
Nasir
catch.
Rupert.
Nace with a great read there. Dallastown sitting in cover 2. They played the hard flat on the out route that he was rolling out to, and he fired it. We call that a hole shot. Gary, we call that a hole shot in cover 2. A nice, he threw him down, right, put it right on his chest, and Nasir able to pick up 20. Now they're inside the red zone.
Right into a soft spot right behind the defender there. So a beautiful pitch and catch. First down and 10. Ball at the 17. 1:16 to go in the third quarter. Central on the march. Nace looks. Nace, end zone. Looking for Brendan Smith. He's got him. Nace with a touchdown pass. 17 yards to Brendan Smith for the touchdown.
Outstanding throw. Outstanding adjustment by Brendan Smith. He faded with that ball, and he caught it with his fingertips. Those are the kind of plays that you're going to have to make if you're going to keep the game close tonight. Great job.
So he draws to within 1 now on the 17-yard pass to Brendan Smith with 1:10 to go here in the third. And Brandon Nace answers with a nice drive down the field with his Central Panthers. And now here is Matt Parker in to kick the extra point to try to tie it up again. What a great game. Smith will put it down. Up it goes. And through it goes. And Parker's perfect. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Let's do it again. It's 20-20 here on ABC 27.4.
A senior moment isn't forgetting or misplacing something. It's something good. The little joys that only come with time. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you'll have the peace of mind to savor more senior moments. More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
7 plays, 64 yards, 2:29 it took to get there, and a Brandon Nace, I said Brandon again, Brooklyn Nace to Brendan Smith. We'll get that right. A couple of B's going on there. Brooklyn Nace to Brendan Smith for 26, make that 17 yards, and a touchdown. And once again, we are tied up here 20-20 in the cat fight here tonight at American Legion Field. This has been a good one.
It has. It has a great throw. Scoring in the red zone is tough. You need to be sharp, and a great throw there from Brooklyn. A great catch there from Brendan, just beating his man with speed.
Boy, talent on display here tonight, and some great coaching as well. Here's a bomb all the way into the end zone, and not to be brought out by Scott, so it'll be first down and 10 from the 20-yard line here for Dallastown. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Don't forget, at the close of the game tonight, we have the Capital Blue Cross post-game report, our AT&T play of the game, and our Hoffman Ford player of the game, and I'm not sure where that goes tonight yet. Have you got any thoughts on that?
I think we'll find out here in the fourth quarter in this last minute in the third.
Got a whole lot of people tonight. Brooklyn Nace obviously has got to be one of the nominees you'd have. But how about Cromartie? What a great night he's had. And still others to maybe come. First down and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Dallastown with the football. Play action across the middle. They're looking for Cook now. And Cook got hit back there. Nice play for Central by number 12. That was Dwayne Morgan, excuse me.
Yeah,
Dwayne Morgan.
Cook had a step there. He just, Cody Kistner just was a step behind on the throw. Would have hit him in stride. Could have been a big play for Dallastown, but that ball was tipped up. It was in the air for a while. No one around to pick that off.
You saw Saxon Suchanik. People very seldom throw his way back there. Giving a high five over there. So a player down on the field right now for Central. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come right back. 1:05 in the third quarter. 20-20 the score here in the cat fight tonight at Dallastown High School.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
And on 2nd down and 10, a fumble by Dallastown. I think recovered by Dallastown, though, which will bring up 3rd down and 10 now. And a huge play here for the Panthers defensively. And take a look right here. You'll see the handoff to Cromartie, and just a fumble, and Kisner, I think, got on top of it. So it'll be 3rd down now and 11 yards to go. Ball spotted at the 19-yard line. 26 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Dallastown, big 3rd down play here, Cade.
Yes, big 3rd down play here. That's been the story of tonight, is who can convert these 3rd downs.
You know, flag thrown. Did we have an encroachment? Do we have delay of game? I'm going to guess delay of game.
Yeah, they took a while right there, and there's no play clock tonight.
Yeah.
For the quarterback to look at. You need help from your back judge or your umpire there.
And they're going to walk it back. That's exactly what it was. Well, illegal procedure against Dallastown. So now that 3rd down just became a little bit harder, and you're in really tough territory here. Do you want to be tossing it around a whole lot? Or do you want to live to fight another day? So 3rd down, 16 yards now as Kisner gets the play from Levi Murphy and heads back out.
They're going to take it to the 4th.
And they're just going to take it to the 4th quarter. So that's it for the 3rd. 20-20. Don't you dare leave us. We got a great one coming up here in the 4th quarter. This is High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week. Central, Dallastown tied up, heading to the 4th on ABC 27.4.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
And through 3 quarters, there you see the Dallastown cheerleaders on homecoming night. Through 3 quarters, Central with 262 yards, Dallastown with 231. So close numbers the whole way through, including the score 20-20 as we start the 4th quarter. 3rd down, 16 yards to go at the 14-yard line of Dallastown. Kisner looks. Kisner's going to be taken down. No, he gets out and finally throws it away, and he threw an incomplete pass there and saved a huge loss.
Yeah, he had his running back there. Central wants a intentional grounding call, but he had his running back there in the area, so they're not going to get it. It's gonna be a punt either way.
So here comes Slusser now to try to kick it out again. Nicholas Slusser, who had a bomb earlier to switch fields. He's kicking out of his own end zone this time, so Central has Smith back there at the 47-yard line, and Slusser's going to have to handle this one cleanly and get it out of there.
Yeah, either way, likely that Central has good field position on this next drive.
4th down. There's your punt. Wobbly punt, not a real good one this time, and it's going to be out near the 40, maybe not even quite to that, as it's going to cross over the line. And Central's going to get great field position here. This is probably the best field position they've had all night long, has Central. So at the Wildcat 40-yard line, Central will set up shop here. And great field position, a great opportunity for them.
Yeah, Central hasn't done well with a long field ahead of them anyway tonight. So this great field position is to their advantage. And let's see what they can do to make it count.
For our PCN audience watching around the state, keep up with PCN and Pennsylvania Sports on social media. Follow PCN on Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 40-yard line. And no gain on the play. In fact, a loss on the play. For Legend Johnson, Dallastown had nothing except people up there to stop him that time, and led by number 50, Aiden Garner.
Another senior on this senior-led Dallastown team. Aiden Garner has been all over the place tonight for them.
So it'll be second down now. They say 9 on the board. Actually, it looks like 11 on the board. Ball at the 41-yard line. 11-12 to go in the final quarter. Pass across the middle, and no, it's not either. Brandon Nace is going to throw for his receiver. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Dallastown's number 5, Antonio Bordenata.
Outstanding play by Antonio. Brooklyn just trying to throw that one away, but can't get enough on it, and Antonio snares it out of the air. A big Dallastown.
I don't know if we'll see the replay, but it looked like he had Brendan Smith open in front of him, and he overthrew Smith, and Bordenata picked it out. Take a look at this. You see it. He gets caught.
It's an RPO. He's just trying to get the ball to his slant. Realizes he doesn't have it. He's being chased. It looks like he's trying to get this ball out of bounds.
And right there you saw Smith in front, but he overthrew it, and Bordenata picked it off. Another big turnover here for Central at the 11-minute mark. Bordenata caught a 67-yard pass earlier tonight, now makes a huge interception.
And that's unlike Nace. He doesn't turn the ball over much at all for Central.
No, he does not. Here's Kisner out to the flat. Not much of a gain on the play. Finds his man out there. First time, Jack Mahoney, the second catch of the night.
Trying to find ways to get the ball to their guys, but they've really had more success on the ground running the ball with both Michael Scott and with Chris Comarty.
So it'll be second down now, and 11 yards ago. Actually, a loss on the play there for Mahoney. Second down to 11. Ball at the 40-yard line. 10:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Don't forget our Capital Blue Cross post-game report coming up. There's Kisner, that flip out the flat. Oh, and look at this. Jalen Cook catches it. They found a way to get it in his hands without having to pass it. And a first down for Jalen Cook.
Well, you can see it there. He's one of the fastest guys on the field tonight. When he got that ball, a great catch on the pitch, by the way. And then he took off and picked up the first down, and Dallastown has some momentum now.
A lot going on that play action, and then you had the option play, pitching out and finding Cook out there, and it's really well to see play.
Yeah, it's really just another way to get to the triple option. You're still running read, and then you have the pitch option when he gets out there. And Kisner done a good job of making those pitches. That was a left-handed one. He made a right-handed pitch earlier. It's not as easy as it looks, guys.
We saw Cook on witness protection most of his game until late third quarter, early fourth quarter. Now they're looking for him often. Here's your handoff up the middle. Big hole opens up right there. And it's Cromarty, and Cromarty's got some room to run. Cromarty making a move again all the way down to the 21-yard line. Cromarty, 28-yard pickup on that run, and Dallastown is in business right now at the Central 21-yard line.
Central committed to taking away the pass, and it's opened up holes for Chris Comarty.
And you mentioned about getting back that running game tonight for this team, and they've gone to that with some pretty ingenious ways of getting the ball in the hands of their stars. So first down, 22-yard line they're going to finally mark it. So a 27-yard pickup there by Cromarty. And a timeout on the field will take one as well. 10-11 to go in this one. This is High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week on ABC 27.4.
Hi, this is Jack Timbalbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John, celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated, with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Timbalbo Family of Dealerships.
And welcome back to American Legion Field at Dallastown High School. 20-20 tie, 10-11 to go. Interception picked off by Bordenata has now set up Dallastown as they march back down the field with a big 27-yard run by Chris Cromarty to the 22-yard line of Central. And Dallastown is knocking on the door again here in the red zone. Gary Sutton, Kate Bueller with you here tonight. PCN Select, by the way, our PCN audience is watching this week around the state, enjoying this game. Get more Pennsylvania sports with PCN Select. Stream PIAA, championship games, sports profiles, and more on demand now with PCN Select. So glad you could join us from around the state of Pennsylvania and see some outstanding football here in the York County area tonight. Central and Dallastown, number 1 and 2 in Division I of the YAIA. Here's Kisner. Kisner just banging his way forward, and he's going to be brought down after maybe a gain of a yard. They'll bring up 2nd down and 9 now for the Wildcats.
First time they've done that tonight. Planned QB pass, and Central all over it.
Yeah, that was not to be.
No, but Dallastown has run the ball very well tonight with Chris Cromartie, especially in the red zone. Yeah. It's tougher to run the ball down here, but Dallastown has done a nice job with both Michael Scott, where they use him in the red zone a little bit more, and Chris Cromartie in running the ball. Let's see what they can punch another one in here.
So here they are, 2nd down, 9, ball at the 21-yard line. Straight up the middle again, and good hard running up the gut. And inside the 20 now by Cromartie. So he continues to run hard here for the Wildcats as their running game has been dynamite tonight so far. So 3rd down and 7 yards to go now. Check that. Yeah, 3rd down and 7. Ball at the 19-yard line.
Here's a play caller. You have to make your decision. Is this 2-down territory, or are we going to kick a field goal if we don't get it here? If we feel confident in our field goal unit at the tie game, I try to put the ball in the air here, see if you can get all of it. Really, if not, if you're going to go for 2 downs, no point in not running the ball.
I think it's 2 downs, and there is what they decided to do. Cromartie again. Cromartie continues to run hard, gets down near the 17, which will bring up 4th down and 5. So 4th and 5. Is that Cromartie down there on the near sideline?
Yes.
You don't want to see that right now if you're Dallastown. This guy has played a whale of a game here tonight.
He has.
That says that offensive line for Dallastown. Give them some credit. I mean, those guys up front there have been doing the job.
Yeah, they're not huge, but they have done a great job, like you said.
Great quickness up at the front there.
Yes, very quick, and it matches their personnel on the outside pretty well. They're just a quick team overall.
There's Kisner and Scott coming back in, and now Kisner, they're going to go for it. 4th down and 5, ball at the 17-yard line. 8:16 to go in the game. Scott near sideline. Looks like he's up against Suchanik there. Handoff. And nothing to be had there as the handoff was given to number 45. That was Zane Chavez. And nowhere to go. And so they're going to go for the field goal, I think, here. Chavez, disappointed, obviously. He wanted to get that big one there and was not to be. So Central's defense rises up again here. And the ball will go over to the Panthers. So a big hold here by Central after the interception. They get it with 8:03 to go in the game. Ball at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff, Johnson. Johnson gets tackled for an extra 3 yards there, gets pulled down, so 2nd down and 7.
Start to think about overtime a little bit here. Tie game. Don't want to make any mistakes. That thought creeps into your mind if you're on offense. You want to make sure you set your defense up well, both teams being able to make stops. And if you're Dallastown, you have to be aware of the weapon that Central has in their kicker and be aware of the zone that you can't really allow them into if you want to win this game.
We're talking about Cromartie and his job tonight. 15 rushes for 142 yards, 142 yards rather, excuse me. So he's had a great night. 2nd down, 8, 18-yard line. Nace, little pitch and catch out here in the flat, has his man open. And 1st down for Central. Easy pass that time as he found Nasir Rupert out there.
It's just a slant out route by Nasir Rupert. That's like the 3rd time they've done that tonight. They just bring him in, snap him right back out, and they roll out to it. Brooklyn very accurate on those throws, takes what's there, doesn't get gritty. He also had a corner out over the top, but takes what's there and it moves the sticks. Dallastown's been giving that up all night.
Nasir Rupert with the reception. He's also a server, by the way, over at Rockfish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little server on the side, so he works over there. He serves and receives, right?
Yeah. Back to that last possession by Dallastown. They had a 4th and 5 from their own 20. They chose to go for it, not kick it. How about that?
So here is Nace, Legend Johnson up the middle. Johnson gets smacked down just outside the 25-yard, inside the 25-yard line, if you will. So no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down now, 10 yards. Oh, actually at the 26, so he did get maybe a small yard on the play, if you want to call it that. So second down and 9.
Central's taking this clock down. We're under 7 minutes here. Start to talk about on the sidelines, okay, how many possessions are we going to have? Are we playing keep away here? A lot of strategy going into these calls here.
Brooklyn Nace. 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers near side, 1 man in the backfield with him. That's Johnson. Straight back goes Nace. Nace looks. Nace has a man wide open downfield. Just underthrew him a little bit. He had an open receiver down there, and it was Tyler Fry.
It's the second time they've ran that play tonight. They go 4 wide, spread 4 receivers on either side. And Tyler Fry ran a corner post, and he was wide open down the middle of the field, just splits the safeties. And Brooklyn a little bit low, but also could have been caught.
So Tyler Fry open on that play for the second time tonight. For the second time tonight, they did not hook up on it. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 now. Ball at the 26-yard line. 6:10 to go here in the 4th quarter in a 20-20 tie. Best game of the year so far for us. In motion goes Smith. Back goes Nace. Nace looks. Nace looks. Plenty of time to throw. Nace looking downfield. He'll take it himself. And Nace is going to take it upfield and right down at the first down marker. And depends on where they spot it. And the official looks like, well, let's wait and see. He's just a little bit short according to that spot.
I'll tell you what, a great play by Brooklyn Nace there. That was a design screen for the tight end the entire way. Dallastown was all over it again for about the 5th or 6th time tonight. Brooklyn finds a way to make something out of nothing there and pick up 9 and almost the first down.
Boy, if you're Jerry Yunchek right now, what are you going to do here?
You got to keep the ball in the hands of your offense. I think your offense has played probably a little bit better in short yardage situations than your defense has, especially you don't want to give the ball to Dallastown here. You probably won't get it back.
Tyler Fry time right here, the Wildcat. Let's see if they can get it. They need about a short yard. Fry calls it. Fry goes forward. Fry across the line, first down and a couple yards more. Central keeps the drive alive here with 5:08 to go in the 4th quarter.
Big pickup there from Tyler Fry. A lot of trust in that package. And again, keeps the drive alive. And not only does that keep the ball in the hands of Central, but also will burn more clock and might not give Dallastown another opportunity in regulation.
We give credit to that Dallastown offensive line. How about the Central offensive line tonight, too, in some of these big plays where they've had to get some big yards on 4th down?
Yeah, especially in those obvious run situations. They've been good tonight.
1st and 10 out of the Central 38. Handoff again? No. Fake the handoff. Play action. Nice little short pass again, and out of bounds it goes. A nice little pitch and catch close to another first down.
Dallastown staying on top of everything. Brooklyn with a play action there. They had a corner with an out route. They're rolling out to it. They've done that numerous times tonight. Again, Brooklyn just reluctant to check that down, but it picks up 9, so you got to be happy with it.
2nd down and 1. Ball at the 38-yard line of Dallastown now. Check that, really, 48-yard line of Central. Nace trying to get out of the hole. Nace trying to get first down, and Will steps out of bounds right at the first down marker again. Boy, Nace has bailed this team out time after time. That he's had that one mistake, and outside of that, that's been the only mistake all night for him.
Yeah, and even on that mistake, it was really just a breakdown, a broken play. He's been pretty good for the most part tonight. Dallastown staying over top of everything. He hasn't really missed anybody wide open. Been pretty smart with the ball tonight, other than that one interception.
So it'll be 2nd down and 1 yard to go now at the 47-yard line of Central. And again, who do you have in there? Tyler Fry. They've run this play all night long. Here it is. If you can stop it, stop it. Fry. All the way forward. Fry gets in behind his guys and gets the first down again as that offensive line pushed Dallastown back 3 yards before Fry ever got there.
Yeah, just an old-fashioned wild. That's what Central's going to go to on those short yardage situations. If you're Dallastown, you got to try to get Central behind the sticks on one of these, so they have to throw it. You can't let them get in these 3rd and shorts or 4th and shorts. They're going to pick it up.
You remember last year, Central with their great running back would do this for an entire quarter.
Oh yeah,
get in behind that offensive line. So ball at the 48-yard line now of Dallastown. 1st and 10, 4:27 to go in the game. Nace rolls left, pitches it out here. He's got his favorite target out there, Smith across the 40 or near the 40, out of bounds. So another pickup on the play. Looks like about 8 yards. So right now, just throwing the ball underneath the defense.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in Dallastown. They have the athletes to run man coverage against Central, from what I've seen tonight. And they're just choosing to run zone and give up the easy underneath routes, and they haven't tackled extremely well, pursued the ball really well. And giving up 9 yards on first down isn't going to win you a game, especially in crunch time like this.
So now they go. Looks like man-to-man coming up here a little bit.
Yep.
So it'll be 2nd down and 2. Ball at the 40-yard line. Handoff. Legend Johnson close to first down yardage again as he bangs his way down to the 37, maybe 36-yard line. Call it 37.
And Dallastown's lucky that was actually a draw play there because they didn't cover Malachi Ramaneff down the seam. They did go man, but they left one guy open. But the draw was open there as well. Another big pickup.
And you're starting to move into Matthew Parker territory here as they deliberately move down the field. No hurry. Ball at the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 here. 3:47 to go. This has been a championship-type game that I heard here tonight.
It has. It's been a great game.
It really has. Here's Brooklyn Nace. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. Handoff again to Johnson. Johnson right up the middle, and Johnson picking his way through. And Johnson with some hard running here inside the 35, down near the 32. Johnson had that fumble earlier, holding on to the ball tight right now.
He is. He's shifty in there. He's tall, so people go low on him. He's always falling forward. And another good pickup for Central on first down.
And only a sophomore. 2nd down and 5. Ball at the 33. Clock continues to tick down now. 3:11 to go in this one. Again, Central in no hurry as they continue to know that they've got number 6, Matthew Parker over there. That's not a done deal by any means, but he's got the foot to nail it right here. Brooklyn Nace rolls right. Good block over there by Johnson. Nace has the receiver over there. It was Smith, but intended for Smith, thrown a little bit high that time.
A little high. Brennan was coming back to the ball. Central has moved the pocket and rolled out Brooklyn a lot. I'd like to see if they could keep him in the pocket, let him throw that corner out so he can have his feet set and get it out on time. He's just a little late there, threw everything off.
Clock stops at 2:50. 3rd down, 5, 33-yard line of Dallastown.
Shoot up a lot of clock on this drive.
What are you calling this play? Is it another little pitching catch and a rollout?
I let Brooklyn drop back and see if he can make another play with his feet. Obviously, give him something downfield, but just let him do his thing.
Brooklyn Nace puts a man in motion. That's Suchanik. Looking, flushed out of the pocket. Needs to get out of there. And he's going to be brought down out of field goal range at the 49-yard line. Big-time play. And was that Jack Mahoney? Number 7, Jack Mahoney with the play of the night here for Dallastown defensively. Wow.
A huge play.
Nate's trying to make something happen. Has gotten away with his feet many times tonight, and this time Mahoney says, not tonight. So now you have to kick it out of there with 2:15 and counting going, and here is Matt Parker in not to kick the field goal, but in to kick the punt.
Central's taking a lot of time off. Only 2 minutes left when Dallastown will get the ball back, but they will have 2 timeouts.
So here is Parker now. This is going to be at the 2-minute mark. Parker's going to try to go for the corner again. Nice high spiral down to the corner. And went out a little bit early. But probably not quite where he wanted to put that. So we'll see where the ball went across the line and all the way out to the 29-yard line. So pretty good field position for Dallastown. How about Jack Mahoney with the play of the night?
If you're Dallastown, this is all you ask for. The ball in your hands, 2 minutes left to knock off a team that has won the league 5 years in a row.
Exactly right. Talk about high drama here at American Legion Field tonight. Gary Sutton, Kay Prabula with you. Ball at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Wildcats. Pass out in the flat. They get it out there to Jalen Cook, and Jalen Cook gets a few yards for him here. Cromartie is back in there, by the way.
Yep. Dallastown taking a page out of Central's book, just getting it out quick to one of your athletes and letting them go to work. A big pickup of 7 on first down that makes play calling easy.
Dallastown is a big play team, and they've got some people they can dial up passes to. As we said, Cook averages 37 yards a catch. On the other side of things, Michael Scott averages 27.6 yards a catch, so they have the ability for the big play. Let's see if Kisner has one in him. They say, we'll just be satisfied here to run the ball a little bit as Cromartie gets it and runs into a crowd at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, definitely don't want to give the ball back to Central. Want to take some time off. You're just balancing the clock here.
Cromartie got the first down, so they stop the move to change. 1:36 to go, and here comes Dallastown again. And somewhere here, if you're going to try to win it in regulation, you got to have a big play.
Yeah, especially if you don't have trust in your kicker.
There goes Cromartie again. Cromartie slashes out past the 42 to the 43-yard line. You want to almost go no huddle here, don't you?
Yeah, if you're going to run the ball like that, you're going to run out of time. You know, picking up 3 isn't going to do it.
Here's Kisner. 108 to go. Ball out at the 43-yard line. Second down, 7. Kisner looking. Kisner guns it across the middle of the field. Incomplete as he was trying to hook up with Antonio Bordenata. And this time a little bit low. So we have third down now and 7. Ball at the 43-yard line of Dallastown. 1:01 to go in regulation.
Yeah, if you're Dallastown, I'd like to see them go for this here. Don't get too conservative.
Right.
If you are underneath the stick, Central's likely going to call a timeout. You're going to have to punt it either way. Call something where you think you can pick it up. It would do a lot for your team, not only for your defense, but for your offense if you do pick this up.
Third down and 7. 1:01 to go in the fourth quarter in regulation. 20-20 our score. First place riding in the balance in Division I of the YAIAA. Here's Kisner. Kisner looks. Kisner steps up himself. Kisner's going to run it and try to get out of bounds as he's nailed over there on the far sideline, looked like by Smith. Smith might want to watch it a little bit as he stood over him there. Don't want to get called for unsportsmanlike at this point.
Out of bounds at the 47.
And he goes out of bounds there, fighting for the first down, which allows Central to keep all 3 of their timeouts.
I said Smith. It was Cameron Gates over there who made the stop. So now, here's Slusser again being asked to kick the ball out of there. 55.5 seconds to go. Fourth down, ball at the 46-yard line of Dallastown. Slusser gets it away. Kicks it away from Brendan Smith, and the ball's going to go out of bounds across the 20-yard line. Out near the 26, let's call it, maybe 27, call it 26. And that's where Central will get the ball with 49 seconds to go in regulation. Thanks again to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency tonight and Jack Giambalvo Family of Dealerships for major sponsorship of our game. Don't forget, we've got at the post-game, the Capital Blue Cross post-game report, where we'll have our AT&T play of the game, our Huffman Ford player of the game, and that has yet to be decided because this game ain't over yet. So 49 seconds to go, ball at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see how Central handles this. Nace gets brought down again, and this time the hero for Dallastown is Cameron, make that number 14 rather, Andre Wiest. Andre Wiest with a huge sack. 2 sacks in a row now for Dallastown.
Yeah, and that's going to bring in, just going to take us to overtime. I think Central's just going to take care of the ball here, be smart. You have 2nd and 18, it looks like, so.
Yeah, no reason to really do anything here except just take the knee. And a handoff instead to Johnson. And Johnson will just move forward up to about the 29-yard line with 9 seconds to go. And I don't think anybody's going to run any more plays here. As we tick down to 3, 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, isn't it appropriate tonight we play a little extra? We're going to take you overtime here on High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week on ABC 27.4. Back after this with overtime. Dallastown and Central York to decide it in OT.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
A senior moment isn't forgetting or misplacing something. It's something good. The little joys that only come with time. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you'll have the peace of mind to savor more senior moments. More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
And welcome back. And you see the officials out in the middle of the field now, ready for the coin toss for overtime. 20-20. Dallastown and Central tied up here. And let's see what happens. Now you get a choice of the end zone you want to be in. You get a choice of whether you want to have the ball first or second. Most of the time you'll take it second because you want to know what the other team has done.
You know what you need. Yep.
Let's take a look here. Both coaches out there. Coach Levi Murphy and Coach Jerry Yunchek. Official explaining what's going on here.
How about this scene? The two top teams from York.
Yep.
Tied up 20-20 overtime at Dallastown. A lot on the line here.
This is great. And this is the game of the year right now in Division I.
Oh, for sure.
So the official explaining what's going to happen here. They're going to flip the coin. Here he goes. By the way, we want to thank our PCN audience tonight around the state for watching us. Upcoming game of the week, PCN's game of the week continues Wednesday night with the coverage of the Middletown versus Campbell boys soccer game. Watch it on cable or stream with PCN Select Wednesday live at 7 p.m.
I think these football teams have put on quite a show tonight.
I think everybody's appreciating this game here this evening. Next week, High School Sports Live TV will present Bishop McDevitt at Cedar Cliff. You can watch that game on PCN at 4 p.m. next Saturday. So, let's talk about the overtime here, Kate, and what's going to go on here next.
Well, I'd like to see who gets the ball first because that dictates a lot. You'd like that coin toss is huge because you like to play defense first so you know what you need.
Yeah, the officials didn't give us a whole lot there, did they?
No. So it looks like the ball will be at the 10 and you have 4 downs to score. A little bit different from obviously a lot different than the NFL and a little bit different from college.
Central's on defense.
Yep. Looks like they won the toss and they like to play defense.
And I think you get 4 plays to get in from the 10.
Yep,
I think that's how it works.
That makes sense.
So 4 plays to get in from the 10. So Dallastown gets the first crack.
And I'd say Dallastown's been a little bit better inside the red zone tonight than Central. But Central does have that package on offense with Tyler Fry that's been good in short yardage.
I'm going to call the first play. Cromartie gets it. How's that?
I'm with you.
No. How about Kisner gets it? And Kisner will run forward down near the 6-yard line. So Kisner with that power move again. We saw him run earlier. Not get a whole lot that time. A little bit better.
Yeah. If you're gonna run the ball, you really do have 4 downs. To pick up 3 yards of play. So that's on schedule. Looks like there's 7 yards to go now.
So second down. They have 13 to go on the clock. That's incorrect. Second down and 7 now. Ball at the 7-yard line, obviously. No clock running here, so time is not of the essence. Kisner. Okay, this play I think goes to Cromartie. How's that? Nope. They throw it out to Cook in the flat. Cook into the end zone, 7 yards, touchdown, Jalen Cook. Man, when they want to get a touchdown, they throw it to Cook,
That's right. Get the ball into the hands of your athletes, and Jalen Cook might be the best, one of the best ones on the field, one of the best ones in the county, district, and state. What is that, his 7th touchdown on the year through 6 games?
Yeah. 7 touchdowns through 6 games.
That's impressive for a team that doesn't throw the ball a lot.
So Kisner again to Cook. And they go up 26-20.
Now, they had an issue with the first extra point of the game, a bad snap or maybe a muffed hold that cost them a point. I wonder if they just choose to go for 2 and just, you know,
boy, that'd be an interesting call.
Take matters into their own hands. It would be an interesting call. But you wonder if Central scores a touchdown as well. Will they go for 2 and try to take the game from you?
Well, and Scott is the kicker here. They muffed the first one, but he's been fine since then.
He has. He's made 2 since then.
And there wasn't any problem with distance or anything like that. So we'll see. I'd almost think right here you take the extra point and take your chances, right?
Yeah. Make Central play offense. They haven't shown a whole lot.
And let Central have to score and then decide whether to go for 2.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
looks like that's what they're going to do.
Good move here. What do I know? I mean, Coach Murphy making the call here and made a lot of good calls so far tonight. So here's Scott in. He kicks the extra point. Snap so important. The flag is down.
Definitely offsides here by Saxon Sukanik. He ran off the right side.
So
we'll see if that
that changes your thinking. I don't know.
It tends to sometimes. Usually, so that ball is on.
It's going to be down near like the 1.5, right?
Yeah, that's where it'll be. 1.5 exactly. Yep.
So still be 4th. It would be.
They decline it.
The extra point. Yeah, so they're going to decline it. Good move. And here you go now with Scott. Snap high, down. Pick up. Kick is good. And Dallastown leads it 27-20 in overtime. And it's now Central's turn to try to answer. We'll take a very quick break. We'll be right back with Central's offensive possession in overtime. All here on ABC 27.4.
Let's go Wild.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
And now it's Central's turn. Can they answer in this overtime game as Dallastown scores and gets the extra point? They're up by 7, 27-20. Here come the Panthers, who have not lost a game to a York Area League team since
2018 was the last time.
2018. Quick pass out to the flat. And I think they're going to say he caught it and then down by, he hit the ground. Ground cannot cause a fumble, right?
No, yeah, he was definitely down. A good pickup by Central on first down. Now it'll be 2nd and goal from the 3.
2nd and goal, I think closer even to the maybe 1 or 2, where they're putting it down right now. So the ball's on the 2. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. And let's see what Central goes with here. 2nd down and 2. You get 4 plays to score here, and now Central's going to call timeout. And you wonder if maybe this is a place for Tyler Fry. If you get back that Wildcat and let him run it in.
Oh, I would do it. It's looked great tonight, and I feel like from where they're at right now, if they give it to Tyler Fry in that Wildcat package, they'd probably punch it in and tie it up. But still, all the pressure on Central here.
By the way, PCN and High School Sports Live are partnering to bring you Pennsylvania high school football games all season long. Watch on cable or stream live with PCN Select. Visit PCNTV.com for the full schedule. Gary Sutton, Kate Verbula up here tonight, and our whole Invica crew, led by Chad and Kaylee Edwards tonight, just doing a great job. Mateen up here, just keeping us dry. And thanks to Charlie Fortney and Archie Smith Jr. today for setting up a Taj Mahal up here. We've really been warm all night long. As they put up a 10 here, you'd be proud of. You could use this at ABC. The real ABC, right?
I'm comfortable up here.
Okay. So here you go. 2nd down and 2.
Tyler Fry in.
And Tyler Fry in.
Yep.
Exactly what we thought. For the Wildcat, here's Tyler Fry. Tyler Fry bangs his way into the end zone. And now, if you're Jerry Janczek, do you go for 2? Or do you take what normally is going to be a given?
Touchdown.
Oh, and look at the players. They're holding up. They're holding up 2 fingers. They want to go for 2.
You're on the road. You haven't lost to a York Area League team, and since 2018, as you said. Here's a play that's been good to him all night long.
Yeah.
So Central, Tyler Fry runs it in.
Oh, my goodness. Here they come. This is the play. This is it.
And here we go. They're going to go for 2. And offside. Now you move it half the distance.
Wow.
Now you're going to go down to 1.5 yards.
This is where they'll probably bring in Tyler Fry and do what they just did to score the touchdown.
They leaped in the air when that offsides came. The Central players did, because they know the play is coming up next.
Mm-hmm.
And for Dallastown, they've been coming at you with this play all night long. It's like in your face. It's coming. You got to dig in now if you're the Wildcats and stop it. For Central, they've had luck with this all night long, and you got to think Tyler Fry is going to be the one carrying the ball here.
Yeah, this is it right here. And Central's had a lot of success using that Wildcat package tonight. I would expect them to do the same here, and they'll probably have the ball, like you said, the 1.5-yard line.
Somebody's league season on the line right here.
Yep.
Can Dallastown stop them? Can Central score it?
Yeah, can Central keep the streak alive? 32 straight games in the league that they've won. One play will determine really the county champion tonight, and if that streak stays alive.
And gutsy to try to go for the win here. So Jerry Janczak has opted to say, we are going to come at you right here. And there is Tyler Fry lining up there for the Wildcat. Central, big up front. Can have a fumble here, too. Fry in the end zone. Fry scores it. Central's won. Tyler Fry with a 2-point conversion. Jerry Janczak goes for it. The streak remains alive, and Central wins it in a great game. 28-27 over an outstanding Dallastown team here tonight. What a game, Cade Prabula.
What an outstanding game. Outstanding fight from both teams.
Oh, my goodness.
Well coached, good defense, good offense. It came down to the last play.
One of the best we've ever had here on High School Sports Live TV. And there you see Tyler Fry into the end zone for the touchdown. And you can see the disappointment for Dallastown. I don't know if we can see that play one more time. I have a feeling that might be the play of the night tonight. I'm just taking a wild guess.
Yeah, that package has been good to them all night. And it was good one more time for Tyler Fry.
Here he comes.
Props to the offensive line. They got a lot of push up front all night on that play.
And he got into the ends, and you saw his legs were in. No knee down. And Tyler Fry with a 2-point conversion. And Central wins it. Boy, there's a lot of respect going back and forth with handshakes there tonight. What a game these two played here this evening. And it's disappointing for Dallastown. They played their hearts out. They thought they had it. And for Central, they found yet another way to win. And the streak now goes to 33 games over York Area League teams. 28-27, the Panthers get pushed. We'll come back right after this with our Capital Blue Cross post-game report, where we will have our AT&T play of the game and our Hoffman Ford player of the game all straight ahead. It's Invica's production of the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week here on ABC 27.4.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
A senior moment isn't forgetting or misplacing something. It's something good. The little joys that only come with time. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you'll have the peace of mind to savor more senior moments. More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
welcome back. It is our Capital Blue Cross post-game report. And what a game we had here tonight. 28-27. Central wins it in overtime. Going for 2 at the end. We put the whole streak on the line, everything right there. That's a gut by Coach Janchek.
A very gutsy move and a good call after, to bring out the offense and get them to jump off sides, cut it in half, and then go with your Wildcat package to punch it in.
I thought Levi Murphy did the right thing on having Scott kick the extra point, too, after they made the touchdown. Force Central to make that play.
That's the concern, and that's why you want to win that coin toss when the game goes into overtime. You want to know how many points you need, and Central just took it into their own hands and went for 2 and won the game.
And when they set up for 2, though, maybe one of the big plays there was, again, the encroachment, the offsides, because it moved down to 1.5. And the moment that happened, you saw the Central guys jump in the air and said, we know what the next play is.
Yeah, and Dallastown did too, but they just still couldn't stop it.
Yeah, really couldn't. And so, again, it was Tyler Fry who put it in there tonight, and they were good with that play all night long in that Wildcat. Well, let's take a look, first of all, at our AT&T play of the game, and you will not be surprised at what this was. There's Tyler Fry at the end, 1.5 yards out, gets it on the Wildcat, takes a high snap, by the way, to get that, could have fumbled it, and takes it in the end zone, and those were the winning 2 points to take Central over the top here tonight. They fought back here this evening. They were down early, and Central winning 28-27, and our Hoffman Ford player of the game tonight, and by the way, hats off to Cromartie this evening. What an outstanding night he had. He had over 145 yards tonight, but this young man, Brooklyn Nace, quarterback for Central, had an outstanding evening, 26 for 35, 202 yards, 1 touchdown. He did have 1 interception tonight. And how many times did he get out of trouble tonight to keep plays alive, Cade?
Yeah, that's really what it is. When you look at a quarterback, if you didn't watch the game, you're going to look at the box score and see that he was pretty consistent. He threw for 200 yards. He had a good passer completion percentage, but really what it was making plays with his feet like you see here. There's some screen passes that didn't look good that he was able to tuck it and run, and some good coverage by Dallastown where he's able to make positive plays, and that's what kept the offense moving from Central, and he really did it all night.
Thanks to all of our fans here tonight for ABC 27.4. And thanks to all of you around the state for watching this game. Hope you've enjoyed it this week. Next broadcast, Central Dauphin against Central Dauphin East. You talk about a backyard fight. That'll be October 4th at 7 o'clock. And that'll be, and they both play the same field, so it'll be easy for that one.
I know where that game will be.
So we're looking forward to the Rams and the Panthers hooking up in that. But tonight, this cat fight was one for the ages. 28-27. Central wins over Dallastown in overtime. For Cade Brabula, for Chad Edwards and Kaylee Edwards, for all of our crew here from Invica Sports, we are so proud to bring you this game tonight. Dallastown and Central in a classic. But Dallastown comes up just short, and Central wins it with 2 points at the end, 28-27 in overtime to take the lead in Division I of the YAIA. And Central continues on their 33rd straight game of our York Area League team. 28-27 for all of our crew here tonight. Thanks to all of you for watching. I'm Gary Sutton.